supposed to hit you like a couple of days ago. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to your Enchanted Fairyland Vortex. It is me, your official fairy godmother, and the place to be. And all right, so we up here, we live. I'm about to put the what you call it now? What you call it? What you call it, T? So T, your camera gonna be off this whole time.
Maybe not the whole time. So I'm starting off.
I'm like, that's what we doing.
Hey. You know exactly what everybody know what I'm.
You
Ain't
going
no
in and
miss.
out? I can't hear you.
Can't hear me now.
Yeah, I can't.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I'm
so
like,
what's going on, Mr. T? Mr. T, what's been going on? What's popping? What's popping?
oh, man. I'm still I'm doing still studying. You know what I'm saying? Still bringing it all together. You
What are
know what
you
I'm saying?
studying?
Oh, relearning hoodoo.
Reading what?
Hoodoo.
Oh, what about the hoodoo?
It's funny because it came to me like a few weeks ago.
Uh.
It came to me, especially with I'll tell you about the herbalism.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why it came to me. Because a lot of that is in hoodoo. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just relearning all that, doing that, and I'm you know what I'm saying? Some words I'm looking for. Rewiring my brain.
You're
You know,
rewiring your brain.
that's right. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? With higher vibrations, you know what I'm saying? So anytime I feel like, you know what, like I like this situation, but I just tell myself it's for my greater good. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying and this is for the best. Even if I can't see it now, it's for the best.
That
So
part.
yeah, so that's what I'm on. So I've been doing this every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Wake up in the morning, I do my workout. You know what I'm saying? My morning routine. You know what I'm saying? That's when I'm on. I am not going to stop.
And so, what changes have you been noticing in your body since you've been on this type of time?
You know what? Well, for one, you know what I'm saying? I don't get angry. You know what I'm saying?
That might be important. That might be
Well,
important.
yeah, I know anger can help, but what I don't like is when you're angry and you feel like it's like you're just in a state of anger, like nothing comes. You know what I'm saying? Like usually anger can get shit done, but I don't like at this stage of my life being angry for the sake of being angry.
Right.
Like I really not at this stage of my life. So you're right. Anger is a necessary emotion, but only when it's necessary. So I've noticed that. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that I tend to stay in a place of balance. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When I remind myself of, okay, this is happening for this reason. You know what I'm saying? This isn't so bad. You know what I'm saying? Let me remind myself of this. Let me remind myself of my vibration to keep myself in a certain space so I don't get down on myself. It's all on me. It doesn't matter what happens on the outside, everything is on me.
That's on me, baby.
So, so, so I'm definitely in a better space. I tell you that.
So let's be transparent for a second, right? Because
So,
it, oh, okay. So your fairy godmother been outside. I've been outside this weekend. I've been outside and having so much fun. Like y'all know I've been in the house, okay? Or not that kind of adult outside. You know, me and my baby be outside. Oh shit. You okay? Okay, they are so pretty. You go get it off the chair. And I'm recording. Anyway, so yes, I've been outside doing adulting. Okay. And I've been in my bubble, and so it is so different to talk to people where they really feel, that their outside is what are the words? Like,
They believe it is real.
yeah,
Mm.
things happen on accidents. There's,
Oh,
coincidences
coincidence.
and, like to be so human that you kind of don't even just get that simplistic concept, that there's nothing outside of you that's going on. You know what I mean? Like you're projecting your insides out, you know? And so it was very interesting to be around people. And I also figured out that I'm kind of not interested in in that conversation anymore. Like it just seems so,
I know what that is.
like redundant and just so like I don't even know if we should be having this conversation because if you don't get that, then everything else that I would say might uh you know, you might not really understand at all because that's like the basics. Um so yeah, I found myself in some interesting spaces. That difference in someone being really intrigued. I mean, I talked to so many different people this weekend, but the difference in someone really being intrigued and really like, oh, like what you're saying is resonating and want to hear more. And then I'm like, well, like I guess I can really talk about it, but I don't really want to talk about it. And y'all know I like to talk. Okay? I like to talk. So it was just very interesting to not want to have that redundant ass conversation, but to give the information to those that were wanting to hear it, you know? And then
Yeah.
there was just spaces where it was just full out like, what are you talking about? And then the God thing, the God thing with people thinking that God is outside of themselves. You know, I mean, I even like not to be funny, but I even thought that like, this was already like a known thing, like trending in the religious like communities where even they say that God is in you. You know what I mean? Like it's not something outside of you, you know?
You really thought that?
Yeah. Am I really that far
You,
off?
I mean, well, you got to remember the 85% is still the 85%. That's first and foremost. Number
No, but
two,
I'm saying I thought that in the church, the people that are in the churches, regardless of what denomination, like I thought that they had made that clear that God is in you.
no,
I thought that they felt that, I thought that was a thing.
no.
So yeah, that
That
was
shows that shows you be in your own world. That's what that shows. I'm just
and I'm
wow.
so used to, and which oh man. So it was so many exciting things happening to me just being out around people. I haven't been around large groups of people in so long. That's my shit. Um, but I was so excited because that is what I desired for real. Like to be for the people that I deal with, for them to be in the know, and like to also learn or remember so much through the people under me. So that was a beautiful realization being around other people that are like, what you just say? And then it and then how the conversations like led to these things, like it was so cool. And it was just so much different shit going on, like it was crazy work. And then I was talking to this goddess, and she like women and everything. And somebody was rushing me. I don't like that. But I was really talking to her. We was talking about her body chemistry and, like all the things. She had some shit going on with her body, all the things. And this person who was rushing me was just like, like, come on for real. Like, she ain't really listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just think you attractive. And I was like, how low vibrational? I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying. But it's like you just had to feel the energy. Like, and then I'm me. So, like, I know when I'm talking to someone, you know, and most of the time it's a dude, that's not really interested in what the fuck I'm saying. You know what I mean? And is trying to get to the point, you know, and only to find out that you have no point. They have no point, But yeah, it was a lot of things going on in my world. And I was just like, this is so magical and amazing to be outside, but also a lot of energy. Now I remember why when I would go out, you know what I'm saying? Like it would be definitely in spurts because it's a lot of energy. And especially when I'm in my, when I'm in my fairy shit, I'm everywhere. I'm like, hey, girl, how you doing? It's like it's lit. It's lit. Wherever I'm at, it's lit.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Is it
Mhm.
fair to say that you have too much faith in people?
You breaking it?
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it fair to say that you have too much faith in people?
No, you can't say that. To have too much faith in people,
Yeah, yeah.
is that a thing?
Oh, it's definitely a thing because
That's
like
a thing.
you've been in Alexandria for so long, you thought everybody was a fairy. But I can assure you, not quite. Not quite.
What?
So, sometimes, you gotta remember, you can't. I mean, I'm not accusing you of trying to wake people up, but some of these conversations,
I ain't
people
on that
just
type
ain't
of
ready for.
time. I ain't on that type of time. And then it's like, I'm not like like a Jehovah's Witness or, what the people that come to your door with the Bible and
Oh,
everything.
that's
What the
them,
people called?
Jehovah Witness. That's them.
Oh yeah, them people.
That's them.
It's not like I'm out here like, oh, let's spread the good word in bars and shit. Motherfuckers is like, God. I don't want to talk about no spiritual shit right now. It just comes up, And I mean, of course, it's my reality and this is my lifestyle. I live this, I work this, I eat like this is my life, period,
Yeah.
And so the conversations just come up. Like, of course. Um, am I really like, is that my intention out here? No, like, look, somebody called me a talent agent, like like a spiritual talent agent. And that shit is real. Cause I didn't even know it, right? But I do like I love talking to people and feeling their energy and like, oh, what you good at? Like are you an artist? Are you a spellcaster? Are you a fairy and multi-talent? Like, like what? You know, are you the dragon lady? Like, like who and what do you think that you are? And like, how are you exercising it for the masses? Like I'm really living in our new platform, in my enchanted fairyland vortex shit. Like it's really my life. Uh-huh. Meeting mystical magical beings. Speaking of mystical magical beings, shout out. Okay, I'm gonna have this fairy on my channel. She more fairy than me. Okay. Like I had a meeting with her today, and so she's gonna be coming up on the channel next week, and I just have a feeling it's gonna be lit on our mystical magical beings portion. Um and it's so exciting. Like she's a real like fairy. You know what I'm saying? Like just she got the wings. She got the, she be out doing her little events and everything. You know what I mean? Like she out here for real. And so we're gonna have a nice little kiki with her. But yeah, that's what type of time I'm on. So I am fascinated and what's the other words? Yeah, all the words. I am fascinated, entertained, and it's a vibe. I'm very intrigued with humans at this time that I'm coming across. Like I'm really interested. Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me
Yeah.
say this. You
Ooh.
know, you bringing up the fairy, right? That's gonna be up here with us next week.
Yeah.
Now that makes sense But
Okay.
when you at 7-Eleven talking to Todd, he trying to get a coffee, and you like, you know what? You remind me of this fairy I know. Like, what the hell is you talking about?
Not
You
at
might,
the 7-Eleven talking to Todd.
I was like, you might want to recognize that he's talking to Todd, and you know who you talking to. You got the sight. You see everything.
That's what
So
I'm saying. But it's so cool. It's so cool because a lot of people are spiritual. We might not use the same words. You know what I'm saying? Or
mhm.
what I love too about Tom at the 7-Eleven or at the gas station getting some cigarettes. Okay. Or
Okay.
at the bar on their 15th, 1100 shot. You know what I'm saying? Is that we find this common space, you know, with even with all the different translations, there becomes this like median, you know, and we find a way to communicate on a spiritual plane, but not in any way that's boring, not in any way that feels forced, not in any way that, like I said, it's my life. My life is my movie. I'm the main character. So it's
Yeah,
got
that's
to
what
be some kind of entertainment. It's got to be some kind of intrigue, you know, on both ends. Because if I'm not being an additive to someone's space, like let me move around so that you can find someone that's a better additive. Because I'm here to have an optimal experience, boo. So if this experience right here and right now ain't optimal, then everybody needs to move around. Okay?
oh, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I understand, you moving your energy, and that's just it, as you should,
Uh-huh.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I still say that 85% ain't ready.
They ain't ready.
You know
I
what
know.
I'm saying?
But I mean, you know, I'm me. So it's like if they coming across me, then you ready for something.
Well, you know what? It could just be y'all meet now, but next year, it's like, hold on, I remember you. You know what I'm saying? You was at the spot and y'all
All
could
right,
have
yeah,
fun.
like just planting a seed, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that part I agree with.
And then look, y'all be trying to keep, oh, look, I'm just blabbing up here, looking all into the skies and everything. We got people coming in.
Oh,
I'm just look, let me just put the shit out here because I totally lost my thought. But I'm just that super fucking magical. And it's that time. Oh, but it's so many people too that are having spiritual experiences that don't know what the fuck is going on. And it's like spooky. It could be spooky. It could be weird. It could be scary. Like, especially for those that are fortunate, they may feel unfortunate, but those that are fortunate to see the shadows, you know, to see beings out of their peripheral, that could be scary. And then so here it is, you know, you talking to this far outside the box ass female at the bar, and it just comes out your mouth like I just da 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 da. You know, this and this just happened to me. And then I'm able to be like, oh, okay, so you're a median and you know, are you on the ancestors? Are you on the spirit guides? Because some people are in the spirit guides and they ain't in the ancestors. Or some people it's your higher self, your future self. Some people, you know, it's Gabriel, the angel, you know, whatever. So I get a feel for it and I get to translate things in their lingo and explain to them what the fuck is happening because it can be a very lonely and scary space when you really step into the beginning stages of your magical self.
oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But you got to remember, there's a lot of people that has their experiences, but they're not ready to jump off that cliff yet.
So what? And then we'll find out after we meet. You know, that's
Just something
okay.
to keep in mind. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm with you, Avery. You know what I'm
Look, that's
saying?
okay.
I'm with you. Is Marquise gonna speak? Marquise, what's going on?
What's going on, y'all? I was letting you, what I'm saying? I was letting the conversation continue when you guys were ready to end it. I was enjoying it actually. Cause, well, first off, yeah, how y'all doing?
Oh,
Hey.
and all
What's up,
good.
T?
All good, man.
Yes, sir.
Missed you last week.
Hey, man, me too. Me too. Working and moving.
Okay.
I had a chat with April. I was like, dang, but it's all good. I accepted it, man. I just moving around, man, working, doing what I had to do, doing a little too much. But I had to get that rest for sure. But yeah,
Understood.
so I wanted to say, man, April, were you just talking about like you go out and then like inevitably you end up having that conversation with people, and then also T, in your perspective too, you like, man, you just can't wake everybody up or that's not your job or whatever, right? So me personally, I've had to learn how to balance that out
Mhm.
myself, and it was never just my intention was to wake anybody up. I mean, even just that whole wake thing, you know, whatever. But it was just like sometimes like you inevitably just you feel like you feel that energy and certain things in the beginning for me, bro. I was never really able to grasp what it was, but like naturally, I'm able to pull things out of folks, or not pull things. People desire to share
They
things.
just spill their guts.
They spill their guts out, and then they tell you out verbatim, like out their mouth too. Like I don't ever tell, or I
Yes.
usually don't talk about, and it's weird because you just naturally had this space or capacity to hear them, and then be able to also maybe give some feedback, right? But then before I didn't want to give any feedback. I was seeing it maybe as projection, whatever. But I had to become a lot more clear of myself and still in process. But like just more clear of myself to trust that whatever I'm saying to them is exactly what they need to hear. And it's just so interesting. I like this past like I missed seeing talking to y'all last week, but it made sense to me too. Like I had a feeling that I was going to end up missing the show, and I was completely fine with it because like even that week, it was so much that was happening, not negatively. It was just so much that was unfolding. Man, I feel like I've been feeling like I've been going to different places and spaces, and I'm like having to when I get pressed, I'm like, dang, hold on, where was I? Or certain things been popping up. But this week too, man, it's like I've been speaking with a lot more people. Um, and like these people are still like it seems like they've been aligning to me, and I've been able to share based off what we're sharing our reflection, be able to and it's reciprocity though, which is the most important thing to me. And like it's been pretty amazing. I'm kind of giving a mouthful here, but it's been a lot that's been going on, y'all. Definitely some great stuff, some magical, some spooky, but just like not having no judgment and bias and just knowing I'm ready for it. And I want to my biggest desire to just like I want to be able to receive and integrate whatever is happening at that time so it can be as expansive as possible. Y'all know what I'm saying? So it's
Exactly.
been very interesting.
Oh, and by the way, when you said spooky, April eyes got big.
I know.
Yeah, I saw.
I'm like, I want to hear the tea. Like, what's spooky? What?
I saw. Okay, so one, April, you remember last time I was asking, I was like, yo, I saw someone when I was meditating at night. It was dark, completely dark, of course, outside. And I was like, I saw some, I didn't know what that was. And I was like, I don't think that was Somalia. You were like, no, that wasn't Somalia. All right. All right, so this one, it was actually, I was listening to you and Mama T, and y'all were
Mm-hmm.
talking about Papa Ligma, right?
Mm.
Now, I never mentioned it when the first time Papa Label came up because it wasn't with on T first. I believe, if I'm mistaken, it was with um
It was with another person that
yeah
came up on the panel. Yeah, with her
mm-hmm
cat. Yeah,
with her
yeah, I
cat.
remember. Yeah,
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 I remember
yeah.
her. Great energy, right? But
Ashley
Ashley
Pooh.
Pooh, yeah,
Yeah,
shout
shout
out to
out to
Ashley
Ashley
Pooh,
Pooh.
real one. So yeah, like when that came up, right? It was funny to me. And anytime I've ever seen him, even in the cartoons as a child or whatever movies, of course, with Disney, all that other stuff, like little scary movies, I always feel like Resident. I always thought it was cool. It was always so much more deeper, but that's how it was with horror. Period. Either way,
Mm-hmm.
I had an incident one time with one of the ladies I was talking with at the time. She, what I'm saying, she's spiritual, whoever has it, and like we had this thing. She was like, Keith, you need to go ahead and you need to like, I had some pimples and bumps popping up my face. She's like, you need to get some face masks. I'm like, I don't know where to get that. I don't know what it is. Went to CVS, had on FaceTime, whatever. Boom, found the one. Now the one that I had was white. It was like a white grayish or whatever. Now when I was putting it on my face, we just enjoying ourselves, having a good time. Now she leaves for a bit and she walks away. But then like when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, dang, bro, you looking kind of familiar. Like you look a little like the residents. I'm like, who? I'm like this right here. But in my mind, I knew. I just didn't know the name. So
Yes.
then she came back to the phone, and I turned the lights off because I be doing silly stuff like that. So I'll always scaring somebody. So I turned the lights off, and then like I had the phone up and my brightness was on. And then she looked at it. She was like, "Oh my God, Marquise, what are you doing?" She's like, "No." I was like, "What's wrong?" Oh, wait. I said, "It looks spooky, don't it?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I know." Now she like horror. I like horror. I was like, "I know it do look spooky. I like it." And then she was like, "No, but you look like she's like, you look like Papa Ligba." And I was like, "What?" I was like, okay, bet. And I researched it. I'm like, oh, okay. So after that, I've kind of like suddenly done research on, you know what I'm saying, Papa Legua. But then like as it's been coming up again, it's been so funny and it makes so much sense with Mama T and the humor and her and that shit's been amazing. So as all that's been going on, I've been having certain unfoldings, but well, going back. So I'm meditating, listening to y'all, and I'm out here. I got my, so my crystals and everything with the roots and cooling. You know what I'm saying? That's the, I see this little shadow. Now I see the shadow, and I'm like, okay, am I seeing it? I'm like, nah, I don't care. But the energy got a little bit stronger to the point where I had to look up. So when I looked up, I could see it stop. And when it stopped, it had like the form of a cat, but it looked like it was bigger than a cat, and it was black, all black. But it was shadowed, like April shadow though.
Yeah.
I'd be lying to you if I could say I saw a form, but what I did see also was the eyes. So the eyes was like this highlighted, flashing green. And then when I saw it myself and I looked up at it and it stopped, of course my energy wasn't like a fear, it was more like a shock. Because I was like, yeah, you ain't tripping. So I looked, but then like I got my phone and something was like this flash light at it. So I grabbed my phone, put my hand up like a tunnel, and I used my cell phone light and I flashed. But as soon as I flashed, the lights, the eyes, of course, lit up more, but no body. And then it was gone though, like gone, but shifted to another section over here by this bush and one of the trees that I tap in with. And then that's like I walk, something's like just walk a little bit closer, bro, and it's flashing. But then by the time I got a little bit closer, it's all the way on the other side of the backyard to the left, and I'm still just seeing eyes. And I turned the flash off, and I'm still seeing them glowing green eyes. And I was like, yo, what? I'm like, yo, what's going on? Who you? Whatever. After that, I had another interaction, but it was actually just like a raccoon. But like raccoon possums, when I'm out here meditating, they come and cross, they walk by. And
Yeah.
when I peep their energy, they're gone. But this one here is completely different. That's why I know it's not a raccoon. I know it was a possum and I can't say it was Somali for sure. So I don't know what that I don't know what that was, but it was interesting. And I
Very
felt like I would get the
interesting.
answer however I was going to get it, but I just kind of was like, all right, bet we're gonna figure out what this is, however which way it comes. But that was definitely like interesting. And while I'm listening to y'all, so I don't know, it was pretty fun though.
Yeah. So this is crazy, like, because they are telling me like they want you to like, your curiosity is gonna, keep bringing out this energy. So
Right.
eventually, you know, you can hear it, in your vessel.
Hmm.
It's gonna sound like your voice in your head. But they're
Okay.
gonna be giving you a message. And for me, as you was talking, what was coming up was in Atlanta. I
Yeah.
kept seeing these blinking lights and shit, like in the foresty little area, in the back of the house. And I'm
Hmm.
like, what the fuck is going on? And then I heard alien. And I was like, aliens. I was like, why y'all keep showing up for me?
Right. Right.
Yeah, they be showing up. Okay. And then I heard loudly the unknown. And then we had a couple of tribal members that was meeting this being called the unknown. And I wanted to play with that for a little bit. But anyway, so the lights was going bananas and like they was moving and blinking like all through, making it so obvious that this was a thing. Cause you know how you will discount stuff. Even your fairy godmother be like, Nah, that's just somebody out there with a little,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And then so the next day, it happened in the kitchen. Like, you know how people have those high ceilings and they have the lights in the ceiling? And so it was
Hmm.
six of them. And they just
Hmm.
started blinking randomly and then blinking in a pattern. I was like, so now y'all in the house? And they was like, yeah. I was like, "Shit." Um, but I felt that energy and I also felt the alien that is with me. Like the gray that I bought. Did I tell this story on air? I don't know. I don't spook people out, but it's okay. But anyway, oh, I did talk about it on my other
Yeah,
channel, but
you talked about the alien on the channel.
yeah, when I had the regression,
Mhm.
and then so he came with me from hell, and he just be taking notes. But I also seen him there. Like as soon as you said green eyes, like he kind of looked at me like I'm here,
Right.
you know, with his little
Right.
notepad and shit. Like, nah, this what
Mm,
y'all doing.
mm. And I was just
But
talking. My bad. Keep going. Keep going.
no, but all I was gonna say is he's here investigating love. You know.
Mm, mm,
This is the future version of ourselves, as we know, the grays. That
mm,
once we got to a certain point, we stopped reproducing. All the things, and so yeah, he's been tagging along just to, he don't know about this love thing. He know, but he like he
mm.
just real comfortable. He's stubborn. But go ahead.
No, I was just talking to one of my coworkers, and he was bringing up they were bringing up aliens, whatever. Again, I don't even be talking about this type of stuff, but certain things that pop up and how I speak about them, people love talking to me about this type of stuff.
Yes.
So, but either way, like when we were talking about it, he's like, yeah, the grades or whatever. What you think though? He's like, and I was like, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, personally, if you want me to be honest, at this current time continuum, I think I've came up enough information to let me know or resonate with it. Like more than likely this future version of ourselves. But they're into that kind of a little bit too, like, oh no, that do make sense, like, no, for sure. And I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm like, maybe they just want to experience some things that they haven't, that they've lost touch with over time, or haven't experienced at all in whatever ages is for them. You know what I'm saying? Then even it was funny because then I thought about your conversation that you had on on your other channel. And I'm like, man, I'm like, this is some interesting stuff. But I don't know, April. That's cool. That's cool. But
No,
like
they are
my thing
other
is, if you walking,
dimensional selves, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's cool, but it's like if I'm back there and I peep you, and then like I look, you stop, and then it's like, bro, you're walking towards me in the dark. That's the thing. No animals in the dark like that where I was. Like, come on, you ain't just walking up, creeping to me. And then like when I see you and put the light on, you might as well just show up. Like, what's up, bro? Because that was crazy. You ain't had to do all that. And then go ghost. I don't know.
No, but we really have to think about, we'll put it on them, right? On the being, and we'll say like, oh, how hard it is for them to travel or hold a certain frequency to even
Right,
become visible to us.
right.
But it's about us holding that frequency, like in that
Mm,
moment, vibrating high enough to
mm-hmm,
keep that being there, you know?
mm-hmm. No, for sure.
To like
I can
have
accept
a
that.
dialogue and then to trust what's coming in. Because like I said, it sounds like, I mean, I'm dramatic. Okay. So I don't know how everybody wrote it in their script, but so for
Mm-hmm.
me, it's the drama of it all. So I will hear different tones, sometimes different voices, but most of the time it's myself. It sounds like me.
Right.
And I
Right.
know that I can feel it. I'm talking to a different aspect.
No, for sure. That makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you. I appreciate that.
But
That
I'm
definitely.
definitely excited because this is getting really spooky. I wish Michael was here because this is also, they're telling me part of this like shaman journey and all of these ancient, not ancient, but older rituals coming to your remembrance, and it won't feel like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm remembering something,
Right.
It'll
Right.
just be like an intuition to take a crystal and to take some water and do this, and this, and say some words. Like you'll just have these certain impulses. And we recommend, okay, because we have told this to somebody before and they ain't do it. And so now they're at the point where they got to do it. They ain't got no choice. They got to do it. But get a book and start writing down these impulses. Like y'all are the ones that are setting anew. So, just how like people go read books on rituals and all the things now, like that's what you're creating for the so-called future,
Understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So T been talking about he been reading on hoodoo, right, T?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
'cause
love that.
like I said, that came to me because it started off with herbalism, right?
Right, correct.
So I'm like, okay. So I sat with it for about a week. Then it hit me. You know what I'm saying? It's hoodoo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I went on Amazon, I bought a book called The Hoodoo Bible. It's like 7 books in one.
Yeah, I looked it up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so started with that. And I would grab some more too, but the reason why that came to me, like, I have this thing about like inner power. That's what the whole conversation with me and power was
Right.
about. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really on that. Like I'm not really into, you know, using candles. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really into using anything that's outside. It's like I have this thing where this is all going to come from my inner magic.
Right.
All of it,
Correct.
right? That's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? So things just come to me. But I do understand that I should learn, well, not learn, because I already know, relearn, you know what I'm saying, these rituals without the system of people. I
Right.
understand that people, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times they need tools because it makes them feel better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even feel better, but too, people like to use certain things and we will say like it's an amplifier. Like for the same reason I wear crystals on my fingers and around my neck, and I have copper all over my desk and all the things. It's just, amplifiers.
Yeah, people need the visuals. You know what I'm saying? So I understand I should learn it for that reason. But, I really have been like, it's been on me heavy like this hoodoo energy that's been going through me practically all damn day. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that for the last few days. You know what I'm saying? So April said, you should write it down. It's like writing down a pipeline.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to think about it, it's like writing down a pipeline. It's like start here and you're writing down where you're going to end up. You know what I'm saying? And you just, and I suggest you do this for a while. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to be quick.
Right.
It's not going to be quick. You know what I'm saying? So any impulses that come in, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be necessarily a spiritual system. I want people to understand this. You know what I'm saying? Your gifts and your passions are also a part of your inner technology.
Correct.
Right? I want people to understand. I know that you're great with music. That's the part of your inner technology. You know what I'm saying? Those frequencies that you create that make, you know what I'm saying, that make people feel good when they listen to your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It makes them listen more intently when you're giving a message in your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It may make a woman feel more sensual when she's listening to your music. That's also a part of your inner technology. Your passions, what comes from your heart. It doesn't have to be, you know what I'm saying, like all the, somebody doesn't have to go home and make fairy dust to be magical. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It all comes from your heart.
Right.
Like if your thing is making t-shirts, that's a part of your inner technology.
Right.
So I want people to really be, in tune with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to write down because I wrote it. Because I even bought a notebook and some pens.
Right.
You know, so so what April is talking about, you know what I'm saying? I hope people are listening. This is the kind of message she's giving. I'm saying she's not just talking. It's a channeled message. So,
Facts.
you know, like all this that's happening, you know what I'm saying? This ain't happening for no reason.
Absolutely
No, it's
not.
not.
It's
And
all written.
um, this is interesting. Okay, so Mama Magic is definitely in a place to be. Okay.
Right.
But because I was gonna say, let's go on in and channel and ask some questions, right? But I'm definitely feeling dark magic. And it's interesting because I was just having a conversation about dark magic, right? And so I'm feeling dark magic. So T, are you in a space to channel or you need
You
a
know what? Let me tell you something. I've channeled walking down the street.
when
You
I
know,
first started channeling, I didn't even used to like close my eyes. Like I could just be walking like cuz I was practicing staying in that like trance, you know? So I would just walk around just channeling with my eyes open, cleaning up like you know, like in a whole fucking you know how I be looking crazy and shit. You know. Like, yeah, so no, I totally get that. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, you want to talk to dark magic? All right.
We want to talk to Dark Magic.
All right. One second.
Yeah, that just came to me. Or I don't know. You said you're cool. If you feel you know, but if not, I can channel Mama Magic real quick and then give you some time to get situated.
Well, guess what? I'm already situated. I'm on,
Already.
so I'm here and we're going to do this now. And I just want to tell you something, fairy lady. You know you
Yes,
won
for
me.
the fairy lady.
You know you won me over, right? I really tried to get you off course. I tried to get that anger out. I tried to get you in a space. I
You tried to say that again?
wanted to get you in a space where you would try to fuck me up. Did you know that? I
Where I
want
was
you
dropping what?
to know, attempt to fuck me up.
Uh-huh. You thought that I
But
was gonna fuck you up. What?
not quite. But I say this, you won me over with your heart.
Oh,
And now here I am. I come in peace. So
you
you
come
got
in
some.
peace.
I sure do.
So I'm not a dork today.
Not today, but tomorrow, you know, who knows?
Oh. Okay. So Marquise, do you have any questions?
So you were breaking up. He was breaking up. I couldn't hear who came through. It was kind of distorted over on my end.
Can you hear me now?
I can
Yeah.
hear you now.
Okay.
And respectfully, I asked who am I speaking with?
Oh, you're speaking with dark magic.
Dark Magic.
That's
Gratitude.
right. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you. So there are some I've had many experiences coming around, some things I can explain, some things I can't explain. Um the vessel that you're speaking through, he even spoke about how, some of these things he wants to come innately with assisting others, different modalities, whether it be herbs or helping others if they're sick or anything in that nature, or being able to get modalities they can use to tap into their power to heal themselves or progress themselves. Um, Me personally, I've experienced that in the past week, especially with one individual who's a lady that works with me and training her, and she had an incident to where she fell off the roof, but she's decided to come back. And I've been inevitably feeling that, I can assist her in her process with getting her mentality back or realigning with her why, or to get to her desired end result. In the most recent conversation, I came to learn that she actually has gifts as well, but understands what I'm able to do and help her and assist with my magic to help her ignite and remember hers, that she's already in that process. I've seen to have that company in my life from adolescent up until now, and it seems to continue to expand. What is that within me and my dark magic, my magic, and myself? Hopefully that question makes sense.
Well, we're going to make sense of it today. What I will say
Awesome.
is this. Yes, you are meant to assist people. But from the way you asked me that question,
Hmm.
the vibration in your voice, I can tell that you hold back.
Indeed.
You hold yourself back to a point where you can't even do the things that you truly want to do consistently
Mhm.
because there's still some inner fears that you have. You see, Marquise, you actually have, I see it in your chest, it's gold. We're going to call it golden magic. I see it right now. It's bursting out of your chest. You have this energy that we can tell. And yes, I said we because the spirits, we all see you, Marquise.
Mm.
We all see you. But you have to want to get into the space where you do this consistent. You have to be ready. And guess what? You being here with the fairy lady is actually going to assist you. And let me tell you why. See, you have to be ready to jump off the cliff, as the fairy lady likes to say. Are you ready to jump off the cliff for everyone to see? Because you're going to have to be a public figure. You can't hide in the shadows no more. See, that's why you do what you do in the dark, because you still want to hide in the shadow. You can't hide it. Everything's coming to light. You need to be seen and you need to be heard. In order for you to do this work, you have to step out on, dare I say, faith. Faith that you can actually do this work consistently. Faith that you are supposed to be here. Faith that you are ready. We know you're ready. We see it. We see it. I am looking through you right now. I see the energies going through you. I even see to your right, I see a shadow figure. And to your left, I see a black one. I can tell that she was someone close to you that's no longer here. But I say that to say this, you are not alone. You're not alone. You are here. We are here with you. Believe it or not, this is teamwork. You're not doing this alone. And if you are isolated, it's because we need you to be isolated
Absolutely.
to learn how to grow into who you're supposed to be.
Mhm.
So at this point, you should think more about building yourself up instead of building up someone else. Because I promise you, you won't have enough energy to build up anybody else without doing the inner magic. So I
Okay.
hope that helps you.
Yes, it did. Thank you very much. Much gratitude. I would like to
Thank
ask you
you,
one more thing here. Um,
of course.
if you could tap in when
Okay.
it comes to me and my decrees, right, that I've been doing over the past few years, incorporating, and in the places and spaces within the grid that I've chosen to speak and command declare, am I executing in the most what's the word to use here? Executing it in the in the most efficient way as possible, or are there some things that I could of course, utilize to strengthen that power and magic within my decrees.
See, this is one of the reasons why I'm going to tell you to stay present.
Mhm.
You have to stay present. You're looking at the end results.
Mhm.
What we want you to do is enjoy the ride. That's what we want you. You know, don't worry about if you're doing something right or if you're doing something wrong.
Mhm.
Because guess what? Your ego is telling you that it's wrong. Your ego is saying, hey, you're not doing this right. You can do more of this. You can do more of that. This is based on within. This is based on what you feel. So I must say that you are worried about the wrong thing.
Mhm.
You are worried about the wrong thing. I want you to learn how to talk to yourself correctly.
Mhm.
I want you to practice high vibrations. Even if you have to trick your mind into believing something that you want to be true, but your body doesn't match that. So you have to learn to come into you. And let me ask you this. When the fairy lady said, start writing things down that just come to you, these urges, these things that you want to do, what do you believe would be the first thing you would write?
And the first thing that come to mind that I write, what do I believe I'll write?
Yes. What's been in your heart?
That I'm abundant, and that abundance is just my identity.
Okay, start with that. That's important. Now, mind you, we're all abundant. It's just, are you abundant in the right direction? Others would call it the wrong direction. Because you can be abundant in poverty. Don't think you can.
Correct.
You know, you can be abundant in fear. Don't think you can. You can be abundant in scarcity. Think you
Mhm.
can. So you're already abundant. So I need you to write more than that. Add to. You're abundant have.
You're asking me I'm abundant how?
Yes.
I'm abundant because I'm able to be aware of self and make a conscious decision to take it one step at a time on the journey of remembering and growing. And I understand that everything that I desire is aligning to me on time, and I trust myself to do so. But I didn't know or feel that abundance or prosperity, that narrative was my identity until I began choosing self or allow myself to see self without the distortions or illusions.
Okay. Let me be honest with you. I didn't like that answer. When I
Okay.
said abundance, it could be, are you abundance in wisdom? Is that what your
Mm,
abundance is?
mm,
Is your abundance with, you know, wealth? Is your abundance thing?
Something specific.
Yes, specific. Are you
Mm,
abundant? You have abundance in magic. Like, where is the abundance? Don't just tell me you are abundant. I need you to be specific because you have to grow from there. This is the seed that you are planting. Like if I ask you, okay, what kind of tree are you planting? You just tell me, oh, there's all kinds of trees. It's whatever
You
tree.
breaking it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
yeah, I can remember.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you've been breaking up for some time, so
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you can hear me correctly now.
absolutely.
Okay. I want you to tell me what you are abundant in. Plant that seed now. What are you abundant in?
Love.
Okay. Love. Start from there. That is your seed. You are abundant in love. You love yourself, correct?
Absolutely.
You love your family, correct?
Absolutely.
You love your friends, correct?
Yes.
You love nature, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Start there. Okay.
Yep.
Start
Yep. Will do. Thank you very much.
there. You're welcome. Fairy lady, would you like to add to that?
I don't know what's up with you and this fairy lady shit, but that is not my title.
Uh, well, okay.
That part.
What's your title?
You can call me fairy godmother. We're not doing the fairy lady. Anyway, loved it. And this was a great example, right here, this illustration, because how Marquise came at abundance is super great. Let me repeat that. It's super great when you are in a beginning stage of reprogramming your mind with these mantras that you really believe in. It is always best to be as general as possible because there is still, I mean, that's why you come up with the affirmation, right? There is still some parts of you that are not fully online with this. And so the purpose is to get fully online and have your vessel in alignment. And so the more general you are, the less resistance you're putting in that from your aspects of yourself not agreeing with it, you know? So for people that are beginning, that's a beautiful space to be in. As we just were able to witness, he is now graduated from that. And so now it's time to be a little bit more specific in the arena is what like Dark Magic was saying. I totally get that. And I just feel like for individuals that is a space where you need to be honest with yourself before you move on or graduate. Do you really like just as sure as, you know, like whatever you like to be called, whatever your name is, you know, just as sure that you are that that is your name, you know what I'm saying? You need to be as assured as whatever that mantra is that you have created, that you are the embodiment of it, you know, before you move on and get more specific and be, you know, still like unconsciously providing more resistance.
Absolutely.
Um, did it? Hey, Kenny. And we would love
Hello,
you
hello,
have. So we
hello.
got
Going
Dark
on, Kenny?
Magic up here.
Oh, Dark Magic left.
Oh,
He
he's
said he
gone.
left. How y'all doing?
Good, man.
But he got a message for you, April. He said he
What?
did bring. He said he did bring it out.
He did bring what?
He brought it out.
What?
The energy he was looking.
You breaking up? What energy? To get on my nerves?
You can call it that.
Yeah, he liked to pick. That's cool, but get my name right. The fairy lady. Um, So anyway, Kenny, I'm so glad that you are up here, right? Because the last time was that the last time I can't remember. You know, my man be gone. I believe it was the last time we was up here. We met neutrality, right? And so instantly I was kind of like, I feel like this is a new aspect. You know what I mean? Like, um, and so I've been wondering this, but just waiting because I know like when I have questions and they're not answered immediately, that my movie is so fucking spectacular that the answer comes at like this optimal time that's super magical, you know, where I'm like I can't even talk, like I'm just grunting, like, like I couldn't have made this up any better. Like my human self couldn't have made this shit up any better. Like what? So I just wanted to throw that out there that we are. I'm really feeling like she's sitting in my waiting room. And so she's going to come out, bring them out, bring them out. But I feel like that's another aspect. Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. I'm just wondering what she gonna be like, cause when her attached to you is very sassy, honey. It's very sassy.
Oh, I have a question before. It's crazy because first I wasn't gonna come on here, or I was just gonna listen, or whatever. But something when I get nervous, it's like, no, get on there, get on there. But anyway, but I want about to say, I have a question, and I have a second question that basically what you talk about now. But my first question is, these past couple of weeks, I've been having quarters, like quarters of cents, like quarters, 25 cents, coming towards me. Like I was waiting for my friend outside the train station here in New York, and a quarter came from this person, but I didn't want to pick it up. So this lady picked it up, whatever. She didn't know. But anyway, the second thing was a quarter came out of my locker, right? And the third thing was on a quarter, but I had to pay the $25 summons, right? It was $25.50. And the fourth thing, um, a homeless dude, but he was drugged out. He threw a quarter at me, but when it when it flew towards me, it kind of like circled around and hit the floor and hit the wall, whatever. And I was kind of pissed, but someone told me just keep on walking. And the last thing was 2 days ago at work. This lady was coming out the elevator and she was looking at her purse, her pocketbook. A quarter came out, and I just picked it up to give it to her. And she's like, "Thank you." So what y'all think, or you think, what does 25 cents to a quarter mean?
What you think, Q? I'm just cracking up because Mama T just talked about like with Legba, how she used to leave him change everywhere, quarters, pennies, So that's why I'm cracking up. This hilarious. T, what you got?
What I'm getting is good luck. That's a sign of good luck. You have good luck coming your way. You know what I'm saying? And have some money coming your way, or just basically look at it like fortune. You know what I'm saying? Your fortune is turning in your favor, whatever that may be. And I would also uh, look up the meaning of 25, because 25 keeps coming up. So look up what 25 means, see how it applies to you.
Yeah, you're right. Cause 25 plus seven, I've been seeing a lot of sevens, like in four,
Yeah.
seven, 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 seven,
Hmm.
4 sevens, like constantly.
Yeah, because what seven? Yeah, lucky number seven. Yeah. So yeah, your good fortune is coming your way. That's what I see. But look up the meaning of 25. That also.
Yeah, it's 7. Um, yeah. That's where my mind went to at first was the 25, the 7, the letter G. And when you break down your official fairy godmother, it breaks down to the number 7. Um, it's a super magical number. But yeah, I love everything he just said. And to sit with that, like your reality is now showing you what you've been putting out. So the abundance, just all of those moments, that you be like, I don't know how I know, but I just know. Like it's about to be like that on 10,000, you know?
Yes, I've been very obedient also, and patience. The
Yes.
patient is something. Okay, this is for fairy godmother. Before the one you have in the weight room come out, you have to explain what is the dark fairy or a dark fairy. Explain it to me. Oh, well, to the collective.
Well, when we were talking to you um about the dark fairy, uh now I know that it was Lilith, taking you through like this whole journey. But it wasn't supposed to be because you know how I talk and how I get to going like, oh, it's Lilith, But I don't think that your experiences would have been as magical if you would have known that that dark fairy energy was Lilith. At this time, we will say that dark fairy and the dark ones are like one and the same translation. And what this means is just like we have spent many eons of times and cycles now in a space where we are in this whole light thing. You know what I mean? Like love and light. You know, and so now it is time. We have spent we've had so many experiences just focused on light that we have forgotten that our source is darkness. You know what I mean? So now it's just time for the dark ones to come back and, you know, get us together, honey. Get us back in harmony and resonating higher, you know, so that we can have more optimal experiences in this focus. Does that make sense?
Yes. Thank you both for clarifying a lot. And when you said the dark ones, I see so many. Most of them are divine feminines, but they so many. They giving you props now, basically. There's so many of them. It's like countless of entities.
It
Yeah.
is. But I always get this Baphomet energy. Oh. Yeah, sometimes I be having these artificially blonde moments. Me and you a long time ago, like when we first met, we was having
Wait, honey,
conversation.
are you about to open that door?
What?
You about to open that door, honey? Well, the gates are coming down. Well, go ahead.
Oh, don't excite me like that. Anyway, when we first met, we was having this conversation. Remember, and I was like telling you to go watch the Lucifer movie or the scene, the shit on the Netflix, right?
Yeah, the show.
Yeah. And so I've been like the last few times you've been coming up, even when neutrality showed up, she showed up as Baphomet at first, and then you know her form changed. Um, and I was like, "What is that? Like, what's going on?" You know. But anyway, when Lucifer, her introduction was all of the different names that she has been called, you know, and Baphomet was one of them, right? And so now I just see Baphomet around you, and Lucifer is like, duh, you know, this is your Lucifer, like, duh, bitch, like, it's me. And I feel a little emotional. And just how far you have, you know, the transition, you know, from me just feeling that energy and knowing that Lucifer is one of your major aspects to now this Baphomet character, you know, and neutrality just showing up and showing out for you, like how much more open you've been, you know, and less. I'm not saying you wasn't living your life out loud because we know you kind of live out loud, but you loud, you know what I mean? And there are a lot less, you know, fucks to find. You know what I mean?
Correct.
You know, like really going into that, like I don't give a fuck, you know. And if me right now is, you know, I want to play with Ken, or if me right now is like, I don't know, Barbie kind of looking like Ken. Hey, Barbie, you know, like, or if I want to be quiet and just not talk and be a nun, or if I want to talk my ass off and have a cocktail, like whatever, and just being okay with in the moment how you want to express yourself, like, and being okay with yourself in your skin however you want to express yourself and not really kind of being worried about, you know, it's kind of, it's hard to put a word on it, like it's almost like you had your own like theme, you know. So like if you was feeling well, I'm talking to Kenny. Okay. So if you was feeling super, super, super gay one day and you wasn't feeling real gay another day and you was feeling real sassy one day, and you was feeling real what they call manly man another day. You know what I mean? It's like you almost wanted to stay consistent in a certain space, or like it made you feel kind of like a flip flopper or something. Like you're this and then, you know what I mean? And so now it's like really honoring all of your multifacetedness of ways to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, that's why I want. Then you said Lilith is part of the mind or something like that.
Yeah, Lilith is her mechanism. Like if we take her, out of, because now where we're going with this is showing people the energy as a character, right? And then the mechanism is functionality inside of your vessel. And so, with Lilith, she has a lot to do with memory and why we forget a lot of things coming out of certain spaces. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Lilith, you need to open this door, honey, through me. You know what I'm talking about. It's so many people have to be, not just people, humans. It's the ones that we don't see, but that's all around, always around. Cause like I always say, I'm a universal. I call myself universal. What am I about to say? Damn, universal therapist. But I don't really have to do much because people just talk to me, and then whatever happens for them. But yeah, but it's time. It's so much time, and I'm known as I'm getting more attention. But sometimes I gotta reject it. Cause like, I like you're not really, not you. I'm talking about the people, the strangers. I like you're not really time for me yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not that time for them to come this way. They got to go somebody else. You know what I mean?
Interesting. Yes. Yes, 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 loved ones. Okay. I'm so glad that y'all came up here to hang out with me. T, you got anything?
Yeah, about the last thing you said about people coming up to him and it's not time. Is it ever a perfect time?
I don't know what perfect is.
Well, see, but that's the thing though. It's never going to be a perfect time. So you can use that time as a learning curve. People approach you, obviously they see something in you. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you're sending those people towards you anyway. You just don't know it.
Yeah, you're right. But
So, oh, go ahead.
mm-hmm. No,
Go ahead.
sometimes when they speak in a language that I don't know, but it's like I'm talking directly to a spirit or soul knows, or
Mhm,
their subconscious knows.
mhm.
Then the human side, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. Because they would say something, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? But I don't say it. I'll be polite, whatever. But when I feel their soul, their spirit, I'm like, oh, I get what's going on. But just for
Okay.
the collective, when y'all come up to me, y'all gotta be nice and don't be rude. But yeah.
No, that's understood, but also look at it as opportunities. You don't know who you're talking to. Look at it
Right.
as opportunity. That plays into the fortune that's coming your way, the good fortune.
Oh,
So keep that in mind.
thank you. Oh, T, did you remember 2 lives ago? Did you figure out what the 5 gifts from the universe, the gift from the universe they give you, the 5 gifts? Did you
You
go
know
tap in and
what?
find out what it was?
I've thought about it right after, you know what I'm saying, but it has slipped my mind. But I'm glad you reminded me of it.
Plus, I see a big old dragon. I don't know who it's for though. It was a big old dragon.
You and these dragons, honey.
Cause they're ready to be seen, but they can't be seen yet.
Yeah, it's been a lot of dragons showing up and showing out for people.
Saw 3 last night.
Amazing.
I love it because Spirit told me that, the more and more I hear about people talking about dragons, you know what I'm saying? The more and more, like the lights are coming on. Like, I have certain markers, and there's be so much going on in my brain, in my mind. And so like when certain things happen, it lets me know. It's ways of letting me know certain things about the collective, and and so that's one of the things. So that's exciting that the dragons are showing up and showing out for everyone. I don't know. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I'm seeing myself channeling somebody's dragon.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
See, why your dragon still on timeout? That's your dragon. Why are you on timeout?
You know what? When Kitty mentioned dragon, and then you got to talking, I saw my dragon. I just didn't
I
say
just seen him.
it. Oh, remember, it's a she.
Well, her. My apologies.
Oh, no, no problem.
Yeah, I feel she's pregnant or something like that.
As soon as he said that, I see it too.
Oh my goodness. That's deep.
Fairy godmother, did you activate your diamond that's from the universe 2 weeks ago, honey? Or just let it stay
Look.
there before
Look,
you get to the
honey.
dragon?
Look. Y'all play too much, okay? And I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What I was shown, like, whew, I'm getting warm, honey. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Get warm. Why you get warm? What place did you get warm at, honey?
Look. I ain't got time for you today, Kenny. Okay. Look, my armpits and then everything just went down and like a wave of heat just like, oh, God.
Okay,
Yeah, so we can't be playing with the diamonds right now, okay?
let's get back to the pregnant I mean the pregnant I'm about to say dinosaur. The pregnant dragon.
Can you tap into that, April?
Oh, I mean, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Because she's there. What you want? She really wants to communicate with you. What do you want? What do you want to know? I feel so emotional. Like, let's just see if we can channel her real quick because I mean, there is something so beautiful taking place in your subconscious, is what she's showing me, is why she's showing up in this form. In this form and in this way. And I see her as purple right now too, like a really dark purple. She be switching colors and stuff. I see her as a really, really dark purple. Hmm. Hi. Hmm. We're here now to say hi. A proper introduction. This is the first time that this vessel has felt two different aspects come together on one channel. So there are two dragons here, T and Kenny. We are fun and we are playful, but we can be very serious. And so the seriousness of it all is mothers. The role that your mothers play in your lives. Many of you are crossing a threshold right now. And for the masculines at this time, this is a collective theme that many are having to deal with their mommy issues, their mommy wounds. And this is very necessary. It's time to clean it up because this has a lot to do with the women that you attract in your lives and the circumstances that you attract in your lives. And it is now time to move on. Your rhythms are changing. Your rhythms are changing. Your vibration is pulsating faster and faster and faster. And you must keep up. When you provide resistance, which looks like your trauma or your wounded masculine, when you provide resistance, it slows down the pulsation of your vibration. And at this time, that can be catastrophic. And we don't want that for anyone. We want you to be able to ride the wave of momentum that is here for you all. And so sit with yourselves and think about your moms and all of the hurt, pain, sadness, all of the deep, ugly things that are buried inside of your vessels. There is anger. There's anger. And even for ones we have not named, we want to make this clear that this is collective male energy. This is for the collective male energy. All those present on this call right now. There's anger, and it has sat there for a very long time. And we would like for you to go to this pile because it is a huge pile. You have just been throwing stuff on top of this pile. Anger, 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 sad, hurt, mad. You've been throwing so much stuff on this pile that many can't remember where the anger started. Where did the sadness come from initially? And we say, sit with yourselves in the darkness. Oh, and get to the bottom of it. Bring it all up. Cry and let it go. It's over. You will not have a good time doing this, and many of you, it'll take you a while to do it. But we say the faster you get it done, the more magnificent your reality, your day to day. There are so many things waiting on you. They're attracted to you. They're here. They're right here. They're just waiting for you to see them. They're right here. Questions?
Yeah, I have a question. Who exactly is waiting for us? What energies are this?
Opportunity, success, your bliss is waiting for you. In your translation, you will translate it as this: the next level is waiting for you. Now, you are right on the edge, right on the bridge, right there. And this is the commonality in the masses right now. Men dealing with their wounds from mommies. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for answering that. And I have another question. The vessel you're talking to said that there's a lot, something beautiful going through my subconscious. Can you tell me what that is?
Oh. Recovery. There were many experiences that were unpleasant from you, stemming from childhood to now. There were many questions to your mother of why. They weren't asked out loud, but they were asked within your vessel. Why? In many spaces, how could you? Why would you? Why didn't you? And so there is now a space within you that is in what we call recovery. And so there's a beautiful marriage going on inside of your mind. Neural pathways are opening up for you. And what an exciting time, because your imagination will now broaden and open up. And there will be ideas coming. Oh, that are so inspirational to you. You will feel the inspiration, and that will provide more motivation. And your heart, you will be surprised. Your heart will feel lighter. You will feel it in your chest, literally. It will feel lighter.
Thank you. Thank you. Marquise, you got any questions?
Uh, um, I already know there are processes, and more processes, but
Yes.
at the end of the day, personally, I feel like I've definitely done at this current continuum, the best that I can of what I feel like I'm able to do to continue to heal, you know, that which you're speaking of currently. Um, I don't know. I guess it's just a matter of you said, especially when you say it's a collective thing. That's that's fine, and I get that. But you said that's the key over to the success and everything else in that nature. But it's like, where does that? What can we expect to see in that reflection that assist in us knowing that okay, cool, like we are in alignment with expanding from where we were previously with that wound, as you mentioned.
Because there are certain ways in which you identify yourself that lay dormant, that lay in your subconscious. And once you unbury this pile, it will become conscious. And with it becoming conscious, this is what this vessel talks about when she says the illusion of blockages. Your vessel is perfect. You put on the illusion of blockages, and this is the way that it is done. There are many things that, especially men, that feel bad for their mothers or sad for their mothers, for their past and what they had to go through, that you don't even feel the things or the wounds or the traumas or the things that were done to you to create a disdain. And the disdain has been in the vessel for so long that you don't recognize it as disdain or irritation
Mm-hmm.
or avoidance. And
Mm-hmm.
so now is the time for things to come online, for you to recognize and release. And this way now, with those blockages being lifted, your perspective broadens. You can now see more for yourself, more for your vessel. Your imagination expands. And all of this is created with your imagination. And so it is very important that your imagination expands and that you can see these opportunities for more success and leveling up that are present here for you. They are always present, they are always here. You just can't see them from where you are vibrating at, operating at. They are invisible treats, invisible presents that are waiting to be unwrapped.
I understand. Thank you.
Yes. So what's this feeling from my head and it goes to my chest? So what is that exactly I'm feeling now?
Hmm. We are the fairies. We are Alexandria, and we are here. And we wanted to come in because what a celebration! This is time for a celebration. This is time for excitement, for to your heart, to your mind. Yes, the streamline main line to your soul. It is time now to release. There has been much annoyance with your mother. Yes, and so the electricity that is shooting up and down, up and down, up and down, electrifying your body, activating you. Now you are experiencing the activation in real time. Yes, this is the side effect. Enjoy. Yes.
Gratitude. Thank you. I love y'all. And I love me.
Oh, we love you, dear one. Yes.
Yes. I'm ready to be singing fairies. You know what I'm talking about too.
Yes, and have so much fun. It is time. It is time for these celebrations. It is time. It is time to let go and release and allow in what is here for you. There is so much here for you. You will thank us later. Yes, when everything starts to come online for you, the momentum of everything happening will be so fast. You will be thankful that you took your time and you went through your processes because it will happen so fast. Just as time appears to you to be going so fast. Imagine that all of your dreams are here at 9. Are you prepared? Do you have this so-called energy within your vessel to carry out all the tasks that must be carried out once your dreams are here, present, right in front of your face? Do you have the willpower? Do you have the motivation? There are many that their gifts, they come online. Oh, they get all of these great offers and these great opportunities, and they lay in their bed. They are scared. They are still wounded. They are still giving the illusion of these blockages that lives in the pit of their guts. We don't like it. We live there. Yes, we don't like it. This is not harmony. Harmony. You have forgotten. And so we will say to you, sit with this and do not pretend as if your human self knows it all. Huh? We want you to really sit with this mother energy. It is very important and critical at this time, especially with the dismantling of your patriarchal systems. This is important. And it is important for you to see the beauty once you have come through to the other side. There are many that are in this space that you don't even know your feelings because you have spent so much time not feeling. And when you go to this place, you say, show me the core. I want to see the core. I want to see and feel it all. Open your vessel up to all of the feelings. You be strong. You be courageous. You are the masculine energy. You are to be courageous. You are to be powerful. You are to be mighty, and you sit in it and you collect your data. And then you release it. And then you become so proud of yourselves because you came to a space of awareness. You realize that now you are moving on. And you have won. What is our slogan? We win. Yes, our vessel loves it. We win. That is the result. That is the destination. And so now you must go on your adventure, on your journey. Play the game. Have so much fun. You are the main character in your movie. Yes, you be the superhero. You put on your cape in your mind and you stand with your chest out. Beat it if you would like. Yes. This will be entertaining for us. Beat on your chest. Huh? Yes. And you have so much fun. It is now time to let go of these chapters of miseries. They still live in your vessels. They have been embedded into our vessel likes this very much. The humans born with a penis. It has been embedded into your vessels. This type of trauma, pain, sadness related to the mothers. Yes? And so we would like for you to sit with yourself, release it so we can move on and have a party, a real celebration. Get ready for the ignition. Get ready to feel this feeling all the time. The energy that we are invoking out. The fairy dust that we are sprinkling on top of everything now. Feel it. You will feel this all of the time. What a magnificent feeling that only intensifies the more and more you are on this path. Oh, can you feel yourself? You want to burst into particles. You will start to feel this way. You will say, I need to go stand outside in the dirt. I need to ground. You want to stay grounded here. Yes, because you feel like you're going to explode with all of the excitement, all of the joy, all of the love. You will be in love with life, with yourself. Do you understand?
Yes. And once another thing, what's this pregnancy feeling that's going around?
Because it is now time to deal with these wounds. This is very important because your transitioning and your arrival into these realities, the mothers are having painful experiences giving birth, and many are dying in a very dramatic way that is very traumatic. And so you keep the same ritual of this cycle going on and on and on. And it is now time for you to break this. It is now time for the birthing process to be what it was known to be, a beautiful experience. And it is not so. Death transitioning out is meant to be a beautiful experience, the greatest celebration ever. And you have taken the greatest party to celebrate your focus here. And you have taken it and you have turned it into something disgusting. Where it is grief, it is sadness. Ugh. We do not like this. And so now at this time, when you feel this in your vessel, no, at this time, we have to deal with these mommy issues. A vessel like this, mommy issues. We have to deal with this now. It is important. Mhm.
Gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexandra.
Mm.
That was so lovely. Gratitude, y'all. Gratitude.
I love my fairies. I feel amazing. I mean, like, I be feeling like a little cautious, and water, of course. But my fairies, that is a completely different feeling from the chest and just, it like reverberates out and like through the vessel. Like, amazing. And we didn't even get a title from the dragon, but that was super crazy, right? So I've not consciously felt that feeling before, like a dragon coming from T and a dragon coming from Kenny, and them like on the same channel. I could feel that it was two different aspects, so to speak, but one. I know that don't make no sense, but that's how it felt inside of my vessel. I could tell it was two different energies, but they were one. Yeah, it's very cool. And it was so amazing to be able to travel down. We took a trip down your spine, and watching down your spine and then coming back up your spine and then Like I always see the brain as like this circuit board, and then to be able to like go down certain paths and to watch a light, it's like imagine a stream of electricity like on a circuit board. I think I'm saying that right. And
Mhm.
like if there were like little tiny light bulbs, and so I see these pathways opening up, and then the electricity goes to the light bulb, and the light bulb goes bing, and then we go another direction, bing. You know, it was amazing.
Well, let me say this.
And my kids, I did feel like I felt a little bit of irritation. I feel like you're gonna find some irritation when you go digging. Like, oh, that's why such and such or something annoys the fuck out of me sometimes. That's that feeling I'm feeling like it ain't like it's so kind of I don't want to say subtle because it's there, but as far as how it feels in the vessel, it doesn't feel that strong in the vessel anymore. But there's an annoyance that's like, I almost feel like you go the fuck over there, okay? And I'm gonna come over here. And then, when I hit you, I'm gonna hit you. I love you, but I'm gonna hit you when I hit you, okay? like, um, oh, I'm
Yeah,
still like, I got
the
chips.
the
Mhm.
frustration that you probably was feeling too is funny because when they were talking to me, I understood what they were saying, but then it was coming up, and I was just like, the frustration was just like, man, I've been working on that
Yeah.
intentionally to the best of my abilities. But then, like, once I started realizing where that frustration was coming from, and then I kind of like tried to ground it out, I was absolutely able to receive the message 100%, and I understand and understand exactly what they're saying. So, I appreciate it for sure. Definitely interesting journey.
Yeah. Totally. Totally. That was so much fun. All right. My child. Yeah. So, y'all want to close us out? We can close this thing on up. Unless anybody got any more questions.
Oh, one thing I got to say, when she said basically, when she said the part with the pal, I seen first I seen men. They wasn't dead though, but I seen a lot of men pile up on each other, like a lot of men, like they basically gone, but they're not dead. And when I came in, I didn't look like myself, I looked like some entity. I would organize them to be put in place so they could basically, I won't say cure them, but know exactly what to do. Like push them out, like here, do this, do that, da 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 da. Da. And yeah, and that's when I started feeling the head and then my chest and back and forth, back and forth. Yeah.
Um, well, to me, being in there, it felt like ping pong. No, that's not what you call this. What do you call at the arcade, the machine where you hit it from the side and it's the balls? Uh,
I know what you're talking about. I
you
can't think.
know what I'm saying? Like it's a real old game and you hit it's got little things and it hits the
And they
ball
go like this. Yeah.
up, and it's like all these little obstacles for the ball to go through, but like you gotta, so
Mhm.
that's kind of what I was feeling going up and down from the heart, like the ping and the ball going, and then coming back down. Like I was like, oh shit. like,
And this is
uh,
crazy because I was trying to get a reading from you, right? But it happened, and then I hit up on Insta, but something I felt like I hit him up on Instagram, right? But some said take it off, delete it, not knowing this had to happen. You know what I'm saying? This shit is
oh.
crazy. But yeah,
Everything, like I said, fucking with me, y'all know, like, y'all got to be patient because we are not here for the good, for the great. We are here for the optimal. So, like, things would have been moving along and everything if you just wanted the good, if you just wanted the great. But you want optimal, boo? Like, you know? So I feel so great. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Like, I smoked some really good sativa or something.
Yeah, I feel high kind of too.
Yeah, I feel a little high. Yeah, I feel a little high.
High and pregnant.
That was crazy too. I mean, I was feeling in so many vessels. Like, that's another thing. All right. So there's this thing called, what is it called, y'all? It's, you know how like you have a person like say their leg was amputated and they have a thing called, you know, like the phantom leg or whatever, right? So with the masculine, that's what they was showing me is like spaces where you do womb um rituals, right? It's called the phantom womb. Um and I know that sounds fucking crazy. But it's a thing. And I actually was led to like one of these videos. I didn't know what the fuck I was watching. And I was like, why am I here? You know, how they be leading me to shit. I was like, why the fuck am I here? And I see these men, you know, out in nature and like that's what attracted me because I do exercises sometimes where I like kind of beat on my womb like a drum, you know? And so they were doing that. And I was like, what is going on? And then so I was listening to this white dude talk, and so that's what he was talking about, like the phantom womb. And I'm like, how many men are not doing this? I've never heard this before, but it makes so much sense, right? So when you were talking about feeling pregnant, um, that's what came to my mind is phantom womb rituals and using that also, you know, for like manifestations, you know, like thinking of that region as a creative space where you create. And so, you know, you throw all the dreams, all the things in there, you know. And then like for me, like I like to beat it, beat it like a drum. And it's like it stirs up momentum, wakes it up, and then, you know, I'll just let my body flow and like do its own movements, you know. Um, but yeah, that's how I rev up the engine, so to speak. But I just thought I would share that.
And
But yeah,
don't wanna activate your diamond, honey.
what
And
is with you
also,
and the diamond?
I don't even know. Somebody's grandmother's showing up. I don't know who it's for, but somebody's grandmother's showing up. And also April, fairy godmother. It's a female entity. They're trying to come out of your closet, honey. But yeah.
It's
Or your
probably
wave room.
neutrality. What her
Oh,
crazy
okay.
is? What her crazy is? I tried to tap in, but I was like, nope. I was like, it'll come when it comes because I was excited. I was like, what? It hit me that night too, real hard. But you know, I was be careful. I was in my own little world. I was like, and it'll come. But yeah, you play too much. I don't even know if you. What is this?
Is
Now,
she is she carrying a blade or something? Like a weird not weird, but it's a blade. It don't look like a knife, like a blade straight up. Well, I guess that is a knife, but you know what I mean.
oh, you know what I just seen was a warrior, and then they just showed me like all these different masculines that have been coming around have been talking about them being like warriors, you know, and then a couple of females having the same Shah. You know, that's where's your charger?
Ooh.
It's dead. Where's your charger? I told you to put it on the charger. Where's your charger? That's not yours. Go look on the other side. Like so as soon as you said knife, Shaw popped up in my head. So I don't know. I'm feeling this warrior energy around me. As we're talking about it. And that's interesting because it's really been showing up in my reality real tough.
And also have a conversation with the Matrix, whatever that really means. The Matrix.
That's the veil. They give me the same type of vibe. We should have probably did what? Huh? No, I'm recording. You do it, please. What's wrong with her? Telling me to get up and go flush the toilet. What I look like? Go flush the damn toilet. Anyway, you need to be quiet, please. What are you crying for? Well, you need to talk because you're crying for no reason. We don't cry for no reason. What is the purpose? Okay, wait a minute. Get it together, girl. You got to get that together. You are in control. Get it together. Yeah. So what was we talking about?
You said the Matrix is a veil.
Oh, the veil. Like, here. And then go potty. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. You gotta go potty, Priya. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Yeah, the veil and the Matrix give me a very similar vibe. And then when I've channeled the veil, um, we need to let me write that down. Look, in the same spot I wrote down bodily fluids. Oh, so y'all know we had that live where we was talking about bodily fluids, right? And so why has you so phony baloney? Oh, and now we happy giggles and the whole nine, honey. Like that episode just did not happen. Okay. Okay, so we was talking about the bodily fluids and all the things. And then so I was having a conversation with someone about urine. And so that shit has been showing up on my timeline like crazy work. Urine, blood, and the stem cells and like all of the things. But anyway, I am going to this is okay, this is the first time, all right? I am going to write down some questions and I will give them to our goddesses that do the Q&A. So I won't know when I'm asked the questions, but y'all know, like, I never know what the questions are going to be, what the topic is, like, none of the above. And even when we, like, say, okay, next time we're going to talk about blah, 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 it, like, doesn't happen. Like, so all the other shit happens. But, oh, anyway, I was writing that down. The veil. Because that was a very good episode. And then y'all know what I forgot? I forgot that I do have some of my shows, like my shows since like September, they're on Patreon. So anyway, I might like download some of those and put them on here as like reruns or something. I don't know. I'll see how I feel about that. But yeah, was that it? What time? We gotta go. Yeah, that's it. See what you got.
Well, I got a few things actually, but I'll make it quick. First thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you for the message.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Second thing is I heard a lot of things that I wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's the inner work I've been doing. But I'm
You heard a
actually
lot of things that you wanted to what?
a lot of things that I wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? As far as progress.
Oh, uh-huh.
So, but at the same time, I'm actually emotional right
I
now. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So,
Yeah.
so that's, you know what I'm saying? So that's the
Yeah.
third things. But I know what to do and I know how
Yeah.
to, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's why I really ain't been talking. I really am emotional. Like if I
Yeah.
was a player, I would actually be crying. So,
Yeah. I
you
feel
know,
that.
but I guarantee though, next time we speak, you will hear that I let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this was because I remember I was telling you that when I started regression work, that was the first thing that came up. And now it's like it keeps coming up because I have to face it in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? It's just a reflection that I have to face. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really am emotional. You know what I'm saying? I know what to do. But,
Yeah.
even with that said, bro, thank you.
It's a big thing. I get it. And I felt it as I was channeling the dragon. It's a major thing. And I ain't saying it ain't easy. I mean, I'm not saying that it's easy. We be talking about it like it is easy, but it's not easy. And like that, what they always say, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it for real. Like it's not easy, especially for our masculines, to step into feeling in the way that they showed me. Like Nigel has shared this before, so it's okay for me to say it publicly because he already said it publicly. But he had a heart activation for the first time. And so, like, his emotions turned on in a way he's never felt in his life. And I just remember him calling me the next day and he was emotional on the phone. And he was like, women feel this every day. Like, he could feel, like, really feel all of his emotions. It wasn't just surface, or, like sometimes you feel sad or you feel da 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 da. But no, like, I could even feel it in him. Like, he felt it deep, deep, deep in his vessel and was super fucking emotional. Like, it took him a couple of days to process and integrate and like sit with that shit. So I fucking get it. And my own personal experiences with deeper levels of emotions coming online. Like, that's a whole nother saga. Like, yeah, I get it. 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 But my promise is, man, like, once you do it and you sit in your shit, you know, and you just release. And like, I mean, that kind of cry, where your body shakes, you can feel the vibration. It shakes up all that stagnant energy and you release it and you are so amazed at what you were holding on to because your vessel feels so much lighter. Like even your shoulders, your chest, like your legs, like as you're moving this vessel, it's like, what the fuck? Like you didn't even know. Like you was so dense or so heavy or, like it's like breathing in. Like if you've ever been in this might be triggering too. If you've ever been in a like room full of smoke, you know what I'm saying? Especially cigar smoke, it's just real strong, right? And then that first breath you take when you step outside into some fresh air, like, it's almost like what that feels like that next breath after feeling all of that lightness and releasing and crying, like that next breath feels so like like you're breathing in new air. Like it's a wonderful feeling. It's so worth it. Like to go through it, it's so worth it. The other side is so worth it. Like it changes your whole life. It's one of those monumental moments. That's my promise. It really does. It really does. It sucks in the meantime, but afterwards it really does. Okay. Marquise, what's up?
What's going on? Yeah, I've been processing everything for sure. Sure. That was a lot of different reflections going on right there for sure. Definitely grateful. Um, it's so interesting because I feel like it'd be my ego that made me feel like certain things that I catch or hear regarding reflection with myself or something. It's like, man, it'd be like it's been showing up in life too a little bit, even with my endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm rising in my endeavors, doing things that might not have been done before within those endeavors. But then like I'm seeing I've been seeing where some of these blocks or illusions coming from. But then it's like I said, you feel like you're doing it, you're working on it, processes, more processes. And I guess it's not that it's not enough. It's just there's just a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, clearing
No,
or
it's just certain
acceptance.
experiences that have to be had in order for the work to continue. You know what
Right.
I mean? So you just, like they told me, you just waiting on your vessel to catch up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's still creating these experiences for you to have in your reality. You know what I
Right.
mean? And for us, this is the game that we play. We like the confirmation. We like the test to say, you know, like I would have dealt with this situation like this, and that maybe a couple of years ago, or maybe even 3 months ago. Like I
Right.
would have dealt with this totally fucking different. Like we like to see our measurement and how far we've come. We
Mm.
like to have the test where you got a situation where you can handle it like you've been handling it, or you can handle it in a completely different way. You know, like
Mm.
we have to have that to finish up the process. Like
For
that's
sure.
just what it is. We like it like that. We like it like that.
No, for sure. I understand that. And then or T. So when Dark Magic was speaking, you were breaking up a lot, man. I definitely heard a lot
Oh,
of things. So I'm gonna play it back and use the subtitles. But if I'm not mistaken, they said uh a dark in the gray. Now the woman that was spoken of, I'm aware of who that is, my grandmother. But the other one, I'm not quite sure if I heard correctly. So what was it? Did he say? Did they say dark? And what was it?
yeah, shadow figure.
Shadow figure. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, it was breaking up. Sorry about
The
No,
that.
that's
dark
all right.
shadow. What about the dark shadow figure?
No, they were with him when I was talking to him. I could see it. It was a woman and a shadow figure. That was what
What the fuck is that?
It will be nice.
No, this is a little creepy. It's like this shadowy being with these piercing ass green eyes. You know, on Pac-Man, like the creatures that would come and get you, you know, as you were like the music would change and then they
Mhm.
would come out and then like you had to catch them when they were like blue, you
Yeah,
know.
the
Right.
ghost. The ghost.
The ghost, right? I kind of seen him like that, like as of course like shadowy, but like almost like that. And then when I tuned in, it was like, oh, so you see me now, you know, like it felt a little tricksterish.
Hmm.
I felt a little tricksterish, and like I pop in and out, you know, like
Hmm.
it's playing a game, you know.
Hmm. I mean, tap in and figure out what the hell this nigga is. 'Cause been around for a bit, huh?
So that's who this older lady is. She is like, I don't know, her energy just feels so sweet, but matter of factly, like, she like, calm down, baby. Like, mm-mm. He's
Okay.
the okay. He's a part of your gift. Like he's in your vessel, the mechanism used to be able to sense things that are around you that are not able to be sensed with your outer senses. That mechanism is him.
Mm.
I don't know what character. Okay, they're telling me again, like, you got to figure out the character, but that's what he does. This is such a game. This is a game player. He's a game player.
Been playing game.
Like, we over here talking about charades, fill in the blank,
Yeah.
um, the hangman, you know, where you
Yeah.
got to guess the, like, this is what he's showing me. Like, this is really a game. Like, you're really playing a game with yourself. And I'm excited to see how this pops off because this energy is interesting.
Are they related to leprechauns?
Ugh.
You said a leprechaun?
No, are they related to the leprechauns?
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Marquise.
Yes, sir.
Uh, what's been coming to me in about the last 5 minutes is this is an aspect.
Right, and that's what I'm feeling that I'm peeping it. I know
That it's an
it's so
aspect of his.
Yeah, I've been feeling that for the last 5 minutes.
No, that's what I just said. It's
No, I
mm,
the
know. That's why
we
I didn't
told
say
you
it.
the mechanism,
Yeah,
but we don't know which character this is.
yeah.
mm.
I know. That's why I didn't say it.
Mm.
Right, right. And that's for me to figure.
No, but the great call out for those that are watching and didn't catch what I was dropping. This is crazy work. I don't know. He intimidates me a little bit.
When you say
What?
when you say
Yeah.
intimidate you, what do you mean by that?
Because I don't know what the fuck he up to. And like he's he's clever. He's very clever and he's playing a game and I don't know what game it is, you know. And it's
See the reason why I've
like
been looking at this like chess, or I look at this like a board, or you know what I'm saying, like like because clearly I be feeling like I be the only one seeing things. Well, I be seeing it, but the way you're speaking of them and the resonance, certain things popping up in my head. I'm trying to let it come through for sure, but yeah, I'll be tapping in.
yeah. Like yeah.
Hmm.
But he did me like like the death fairy did Mama D. Like ding, now you're getting
Yeah.
it. Like,
Hmm.
oh, but yeah, this energy is and okay. And he kind of slick talking crazy to me. He like now if you felt me as a female energy, you would say I was playful and fun, but because I'm a like masculine energy, now I'm a trickster, like
Mm.
yeah.
Fairy godmother put a sun above his head, similar to the Sims, but put a sun above his
He don't
head.
like that. He don't like all that light.
Do it
Mm-mm.
anyway, honey.
You say he don't like all that light?
He don't like all that light.
Ah,
And tell
okay,
him play
okay,
nice
okay.
and
That makes
tell him
sense.
play nice.
Damn.
No, he cool.
Ah,
He don't like that light. He like we don't activate, we don't recharge, we don't do our best work in no light. Like,
Come to the light, Caroline. Come to the light.
mm-mm.
nah, what's up with the light though, Kenny? Why you
No, he's
Oh
what's up
very
with the light?
adamant about that.
oh no, when
He don't mess with
this is
no
just a
light.
thing I do. If something act up, my overall stuff is not overall stuff, but my overall stuff is
Mm-hmm.
a sun. But I
Mm-hmm.
just put the sun on motherfuckers.
Mm.
That's that Lucifer energy up in him, honey.
Yeah,
Sometimes use the moon too.
I
Shit.
feel you. No, it's funny because I've mentioned too over time while being with y'all how much reverence I have regarding the dark, or just even. But that's the thing though when it came to the dragon like. You like doing your everything in the dark in terms of that, but I understand the reference, like it's time to pop out. But what April just said was like he was just like, nah, he ain't really rocking with that light.
Mm-mm.
I've spoken on that myself before on the show. Just asking questions to April regarding like that resonance in the beginning too, just like with that whole false light, all this, how I really feel about it. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of it myself. I've just been trying to understand it more, and I have over time as I get more awareness or knowledge or understand of some things came from in reference to the light and all that other stuff. But yeah, I'm not. I can understand where that energy coming from. And it's crazy that you just said that though, which which is wow. I don't know if you know what you just did. Of course you do, but that's crazy. I don't know.
No, and
Yeah.
I'm thankful that he showed up again because when you was talking to dark magic, we meant to address that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Wonderful.
but no, he's definitely the reason. Like I
Okay.
said, he like we don't get activated. We don't like the power is in the
Mm-hmm.
darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very clear on that 10 toes down. Like, there is, like, don't play with him on that shit. Like, we ain't doing that. There's no other way. Yes, okay. I'm not gonna call you a trickster no more. He was very playful. But see, when I say the word playful, it's like soft, and he's not soft by any means. Like, he's like this massive shadowy thing, and it's crazy how your grandmother is still there. It's like your grandmother is on one side,
Yeah,
and
she
then
have strong energy. My
he's
goodness.
on the other side. That like they not beefing or nothing, but like she just is like, almost like, like he don't mean no harm. Like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah,
know.
Marquise, get there right now. You'll figure out. Do use your imagination or visualization now. Get your grandmother right now.
Say it again, Kenny. I'm sorry.
I say gift your grandmother right now. You can use the
Oh, give her a
visualization.
gift.
Yes, gift.
Oh,
Oh,
Gift or
absolutely.
gifts.
Okay. Okay.
I did too. I just gave her a rose.
Aw.
Thank you.
Oh, this is for everybody listening. This is if that happens to you or not. Um, ask your higher self to swap out your heart and get the upgradable one. Yeah.
On my
Only
heart.
Kenny.
For real, bro.
And I did that. I did it with two
Swap it
friends
up.
so far, and they asses changed, but I had to say that though.
Look at Kenny. Not the upgraded one.
Get an upgraded one because some I should just burn out. Well, not mine anymore, but you know what I mean.
Woo!
Be abuse our current ones now. This shit gotta be upgraded. Take that shit out and give it back
A software update.
all the time.
Oh shit, I love it.
Oh, remember just before? I'm sorry. Remember 2 years? Whatever. I was joining them. Vortex. Whatever. Remember? Your soul tablet. Find out what exactly your soul tablet is. Your version of your soul tablet or your soul computer. Yep. And then upgrade it and evolve it.
All right. I don't know why, but the dragon is saying goodbye. A little pregnant dragon. I felt the urge to say that out loud. Okay. Everybody's leaving.
Well, this was a great show. And gratitude to you all. Much love, inner love, outer love. And also, know your awareness in live. This live be popping. Also, share the love. Official God Mary. I said God Mary. Somebody get married. But anyway, official. What if you feel like I'm high and drunk? You know what I'm talking about.
Welcome to my world.
What the hell is this? I never felt like this before, but yeah, now I'm getting hot.
Sometimes I be feeling like I can't speak or no English. I'm like, that's the only language I speak. Like,
In tongue language. No pun intended.
oh man. Okay, so Marquise, have you seen your grandma yet?
What do you mean when you ask that?
Like in a non-physical, like have you seen her?
Absolutely. She showed up in a dream
Okay.
that was very vivid. This was actually like before, I think it was probably about a month. It actually was about maybe 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
She came up, and when I saw her, I knew exactly why I saw her. I was actually getting at a certain point of, um, as Dark Magic was talking about, just talking about like I need to be focused on myself type of thing, right? And when it came to that masculine side with my pop, you know what I'm saying? That I was dealing with some things, doing some work and clearing, but then coming through some revolutions, and then it was very uncomfortable, of course. Just that letting go process of certain things and taking back power and authority in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
And then night I'm having the dream she showed up, but when I showed up though, I knew it was weird. It was so weird. It was like we were in the kitchen, but I don't know this kitchen. It wasn't home. It wasn't, my grandma's residence. Like it wasn't there. It was somewhere else, and I can tell that we were definitely in the astral. When I saw her, she was like, she looked at me, and of course she smiled, but it was more of she was like, "This is crazy," or she said something like this, so it made no sense or something. But she was moving in that. It was like she was moving in the matter, like how I know my grandma when she kind of processing things, and it's not that it's a bad thing, but it's like it's like it felt like acceptance, but then like she was clearing too, like as if she was like cleaning, what I'm saying, like a nesting or something. But it was so interesting. Like, but how I felt though, I felt it felt on time, or I was just present. I don't even know. Like even when I think about that, sometimes I try not to think too hard about it, but the energy that I felt, and then when I woke up. We didn't get to have any dialogue though. We really didn't. But I could tell just from the energy at the moment, it felt like she was clearing some things, or maybe I realized some things. I don't know. So I'm not quite sure. But that was the last time I saw her, literally. And that was the first time I saw her since she actually passed. When she did pass, I actually wasn't able to see her. She actually passed away when I was on the plane going to see her. And I put that in the track too. That one of the tracks I sent you, but
Yeah.
yeah, so she was on the she passed that way. There's a lot of things that happened during when she passed, and I was very angry and upset at some of my loved ones because there were things that I had mentioned I was aware of, but they just weren't on the frequency at the time to kind of receive it. And then too, like we all didn't have so much level of control what was going on with her and the cancer and things. But I mean, during that time where everybody was shut down or whatever, all that fear. I mean, it was just so much resistance, and me being able to. I wanted to see her. Just so many different little blocks that was coming up, like that was not allowing me. Then when I did get to see her, I had to stand like 15, 10 feet or whatever. This bogus, bro.
Yeah.
So, but I took a time to, what I'm saying, definitely integrate with all that and forgive and let it go. But I'll be lying if I didn't say there were still some unknowns
Yeah.
for me, in regards to why and how, but I ain't tripping. She's always been with me when I speak to my aunt or my dad. That's that side of the family. They're aware. What I'm saying, I've actually received communication where it feels like a channel, or I just instantly know my aunt asks me what's she thinking and what she's saying, and I'm able to say it, and it don't
Yeah.
feel like I'm not aware of what the hell I said. Like I know it's doing well, and we talk like she there. She always been. I knew when she passed, she was gonna be there. That's why like her death wasn't a sadness. So I'm like, it should be a celebration. So when I'm seeing all the sadness, it was pissing me off too. I'm like, look, we need to assist her in these travels to this next, but just so much, so much. She's been the one who's been a catalyst and allowed me that space to know how different, and unique I was in that nature, just with spirituality, my gifts, what I see, what I feel, and then I've had to forgive her of some things. I became aware of that. There's some selfishness there. But I understand it though. But I love her to death, like 100%. Shoot.
Okay. So, she was trying to tell me something as she was leaving, but
Hmm.
okay. So she's your, I don't know the names. She's your person. Like, she's okay. So like when you're mediumship, when you get like deep into this thing, where
Hmm.
like, people come and you just be like, oh, so and so's here, da 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 da, or this particular ancestor is here during this ritual, blah blah blah, like once you get to that space, um, she is like the beginning, like she's the catalyst, she's the one at the bridge, she is the one opening the door. Like, come on, okay, that's one. Two. All right, so there's a reality. Like in this reality, she's not here.
Hmm.
In a parallel reality, you're not there. You've
Hmm.
transitioned. And so when you seen her, you were not dreaming. You were in that space. So it's so weird what they showed me because it's like y'all are alive talking to each other like y'all dead. Like at that time, she was feeling your energy and was like, "What the hell is going on?" Type, like they're showing me she's confused because she felt your energy so strong. It was like you were right fucking there,
Mm-hmm.
but she couldn't physically see you. And so the same thing happens to you over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so y'all are doing this like beautiful dance. But she is going to be like your gateway. So when your gifts really start opening up, look, I'm gonna just be real with you. I mean, I've told you this before, but your job, what you signed up for ain't like some easy shit. You know what I'm saying? And so like shit's gonna get a real spooky, you know, and a little weird. I'm still, they still have showed me this reptilian looking lizard motherfucker who's also following your ass around. Um, so you're gonna see him, like you're gonna be seeing some weird shit. Like, okay. And so she just know that like she's your presence following your ass around. Can you mute? Who's that? So you're gonna see him. Oh, that is the okay. Um okay, so yeah, like when shit get real crazy, just think of her cuz she's there watching you just like when you were in that dream. That's what they were showing you. Just like you were there watching. Feel that, know that she's here doing the same thing. Like she's really doing the same thing. So she's there. And you will start to physically see her here. Like that's how prolific your gifts are. All right. And she's excited as fuck. She's really excited. She's really excited. This is her assignment, as your elder, as your ancestor, like to guide you through this activation with your mediumship, your shamanship, like
Okay.
so amazing. So amazing. But she really wants you to remember that feeling in the dream. She's telling me to repeat that to you. How you felt knowing you were there, you were seeing her. Like that's what she feels like when she's over here. Like that's exactly what she feels like.
It's crazy.
And then especially when you can't hear her, like but she's also working with that vessel. Like there's also certain things that you'll hear in your head and it sounds like your voice, but it's her. Like so there's a certain smell, like how like you leave somebody's house or somebody's house has a particular smell. Like her house had a particular smell. And so she's showing me like you'll smell her. Like this is gonna be a whole thing, like it's gonna be a whole process. What a fun adventure. That's crazy. But she's excited. Like now we can really play these games. Ah, I know. Thank you so much. She's thanking me. I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you. Thank you, April.
And thanking yourself for being present.
For sure.
Oh. Okay. Lay Fairy. What's going on? I see some things going on in the chat. Thanking yourself for being present. Turn the volume down. Oh.
What up?
Hey.
What's up with you?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Just was on the computer listening to different aspects and all that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all gotta go check out. Say your Instagram name for me, your DJ.
Oh, yeah. I like to spin on the tables and all that, and I mix music and all of that. So on the Instagram, it's DJ Lay Fiery.
Y'all go check her out, okay? Because when I listened, I got so pumped up. I was like, is this? I couldn't figure out what kind of genre of music. You know what I'm saying? Because in my head, when I be through your heart, boo, through your heart, and I got these peace, love, and bliss, peace, love. Like it's these. I don't know. It's like these beats that be in my head. You know what I mean? But they not
It,
really beats. But
it
then
sound
I
like
was
house.
yes,
Oh
like I
yeah, I
was
could do
saying.
house.
Like it's like house music. That's what we used to call it. That's what we call it in Chicago. We call it house music. And so I was talking to Mama T about that, and then I went on her page, and she got the button pressing, and I was like, oh shit, that's it right there. Like what? Come on through
Mm-mm,
for the one
gotta,
time, for the one time. Like we gotta get a mix and through your
yeah,
heart, boo. Through your heart, boo. Tell me what I need to do. Like I need that.
yeah. Like I say, yeah, I'm working on it and everything. But yeah, I can put together a cool ass mix for sure. That I think I'm even on SoundCloud, really. But I ain't really been posting too much on SoundCloud.
Yeah, but you are talented. You are talented. So you be out
That's
there
what's
like
up.
doing parties and stuff?
No, I haven't. I just kind of started doing all this mixing stuff. I say
Okay.
about like maybe like 2 years ago, because I finally got my own board and all that without having to ask nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, so I got to going. Now I got mixes, and now I'm trying to put them out there.
Put them out like I need you to like get some flyers. Like I need you to be like going to the spots, especially like where the people be what do they call it on the West Coast? Cause it's so popular. It's a bunch of letters. EPMD, like the electronical music stuff.
Oh yeah, the EPMD
Yeah.
or
So like their
EMPMD.
crowd, like they be having whole shows, but it also be like regular DJing thing going on. And they do their ecstasy and mushrooms and like all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I see that. Like, and you just being super popular. Like, we need to get you out here. Like, that's a thing. Like,
Like you need to pop
you
in
know,
Atlanta.
children parties and like especially is it prom season? Oh, the
Yeah, it
proms.
is prom.
Like just put
Well,
yourself out there for the parties.
yeah, okay,
Get you a
okay.
cost, how much you gonna charge hourly, and just start putting the flyers out.
All right, I'll work a special way to put it out or get it all
Yes,
together.
yes, yes. So we need that. We need that now. But I know Priya. She is under the desk talking about, can you find me?
I gotta I gotta say this before I leave. This is
Yeah.
for Marquise. Send your inner soldiers to your core. Your inner soldiers to your core. Send them.
Send my inner soldiers to my core.
Yes.
All right, appreciate that.
You talking about his demons? What the demons gonna do over there?
That's what they are.
Shout out to my legion.
I don't know, but we just got real excited. The fairies, we up in the car. We in the car. We live in the car. We like,
What
you
they doing,
sending the
April?
demons to the core?
What they doing, April?
Like, we just got excited as fuck. Like, send them to the core. Okay, we need to calm down. We are so excited. I don't know what is about to happen with that.
Yeah,
Oh.
when I get nervous, I'm like, I gotta say this. I'm like, okay.
Can I say it? Damn.
Yeah, just say it.
Okay, he's saying yes because he's still not gonna get it. Okay, anyway, but I don't know. But this energy is like related kind of to the demons. Like I don't like. I'm like, is this the beast? Because he feels commanderish. You know, the beast commands the demons, but he also feels real demonish.
This is the shadow.
The shadow.
Okay, so you said beast.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, like, is it the beast or is it a demon? He feels too much like that nigga to be the demon. You know what I'm saying? Because the beast, you know, is the commander of the demons. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he feel real demonish.
Mm-hmm. Send them to the core. All right, Kenny.
I mean, it's a lot of them niggas.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a movie, like a motherfucking, what is that movie? Where, with the one's name you cannot say. Was it
Oh,
Lord of the
Harry
Rings?
Potter. You talking about Harry
Harry
Potter?
Potter.
Voldemort.
Harry Potter.
Voldemort.
Harry
Lord
Potter.
Voldemort.
Like I just, you know that I don't know. There's a scene where he's in the woods or something. He wearing all black and everything,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it's like I see you like that show shaman gear and
Mm-hmm.
everything, and then it's like all the demons are there, and like you standing in the middle, and then you know it's like, "Rawr," you know, like everybody's they're going fucking crazy.
Nah, April, we're going to talk. We're going to talk. We're going to talk because yeah, we're going to talk. This all this shit making sense.
They're going
Big sense.
crazy.
Big sense, and then it makes sense too why I so it's so funny. I love Harry Potter. All I had growing up, but it's so funny because the House of Slytherin. I love the House of Slytherin. Now some of the characters not so much, but I can see their weaknesses. But either way though, nah, like yeah, it makes sense though. Yeah, we're gonna keep tapping in and go ahead and get it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you gotta tap
Oh,
in
this
more.
is
Yes.
you that does not. Oh, I thought it was him. Oh, okay. Well, that was fun, but we are excited. This is some dark ass shit. This is powerful. I don't know if I'm horny or not. Like
Crazy.
this is fucking
Remember in
powerful.
remember in the Lord of the Rings when the Trees was fighting, helped to fight?
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
on the last live when the trees start walking in the physical, just to your trees. I know some of y'all are angry. Please do not attack the humans unless they attack you. Y'all cannot be angry attacking motherfuckers. But yeah,
No, we talked about that last year when I tapped into them trees and they was so mad. Like they they're not mad at the humans per se. Like it's like trees are so amazing. It's like they get it, you know? Like they are so much more conscious than we give them credit for, you know? But it's like they are feeling away because the air, like we talked about this on Q's show. Like they're chopping down the female trees. And so that's where like these allergies and all the things why they're happening to people. And especially our shamans and our shamanesses, like this is a thing for them. Them
Mm-hmm.
fucking with the trees is really messing with the air.
Mm-hmm.
But the trees are such gentle souls, you know. They're upset for us more than they are for themselves, you know. It's crazy.
That's what
lady.
stumbles because we know most of the trees are masculine from the time that they've been doing that intentionally. And then like one of the trees I got right here, I'm looking at right now to my left, it feels masculine, but it's one big tree, it feels feminine, but I can't never but it feels I don't know if it's feeling feminine because of my human self, what I'm seeing, because like the shape of it is the trunk going down is thick, but then it splits and it's two. Y'all ever seen Dragon Tales? I know I'm kind of my generation a little. You ever seen Dragon
Yes.
Tales? Okay,
Yes.
cool. So you remember the twin dragons?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Like that's what it looked like when it splits off. But right in that split in the V in the middle, a lot of y'all not. It literally looks like a vagina and a clitoris.
Oh,
But then
yeah.
above
Yeah, I
it,
started.
there's like two. It's like on the left, the left front, there's like this face. It's like eyes, mouth, and then on the right one, it's just like a. Oh, excuse me, on the left one is like this knuckles, like a knee knuckle or elbow kind of thing. Same thing with some of the roots here. Like I'll be looking at them. It's like it's so weird. It's like a little elbow or on your finger where you connect your knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Be looking like that. But this period I'm talking about particularly definitely look like a vagina and a clitoris, and it's so interesting. I'm like that can't be a feminine tree with all these masculine trees. Thought I'd throw that out there.
Without looking, going around the tree, what's behind the tree? Without looking around it.
Behind the tree is a bush, thick bush.
Okay, what's front of the bush? That's still behind the tree.
Say it again, Kenny.
What's behind the? What's front of the bush, but still behind the tree?
It's a space. When I look there, Kenny, to be honest, sometimes when I'm out here, I feel like it's something there,
Use your
but
mind's eye
right.
or your heart.
Mhm. I don't know. I want to say some form of a fairy. I'm not quite sure. It still kind of show up as like shadow, like all the other stuff is showing up. But I know that's me.
You're silent.
I'm bugging because before you even asked
Oh.
him about the space, as he was talking about the tree, I felt the entity again. Like, I don't remember how many lives ago this was, but we was talking about the damn lizards. Like, what is the lizard man? What do you want? Like, it's like this lizard slash, I don't know. Is a lizard a reptile? I don't know, but it's like
Yes, yes, they are.
a lizard reptilian person thing being like that's where he be chilling at.
Mhm.
But I also like it's crazy work. It's like these movies. Ugh. It's like a crazy movie. Like he can like he's this big figure, right? And he like can take pieces of himself, like little lizards, and he sends them off. They're showing me another tree. There's always some lizards over there too.
Mhm.
But he like
He
sends them
can,
off.
like he's this big.
It's crazy work.
Mm.
Yeah, I was trying to have him use his abilities without not forcing it, but not being too obvious. Basically, use it in itself to do it to see what's around him and him, all that up, down, left, right.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no,
I
no
appreciate
problem.
it. Appreciate it, man.
Or those lizard humans, they freaks of hell though, but they're so fast in bed though. But yeah,
I'm still tripping off these demons. Oh, what an
yeah.
interesting time to be alive, you
Send them
know?
to the car. Oh, you know the thing about the sun, right? Now it popped up. You don't send him the sun, you send him the dark sun.
They ain't even messing with, I mean, I don't know. Like, he gave me the no.
Them is
Like, he
different
not
types of
fucking with no
suns.
damn sun. Like,
It's
the
different
sun
forms
is
of
the
suns.
sun. He not fucking with no sun.
Definitely not.
And
Oh, and
what's
it's for
crazy is too, like, even in like what you saying, the core, like they are also showing me. Okay, at first I was seeing like underground, and then I was seeing the roots of the trees. Underground. I like the trees. I like your telephone, Mr. Telephone Man.
Yeah, they have their own network and everything.
So that's what they're leading you to. You know what I mean? Also, is being able to communicate underground. That's where the lizard is like coming from. Okay, so lizard, snakes, everything. Like these are your people. Like you gotta be communicating. They live underground. Okay, and so you're also a major player for these little malevolent ones that been doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing here up on this plane. You know what I'm saying? And so you affect that. Oh, this makes it's like the whole story is unfolding, you know.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, when you said I see that skeleton with death, what's that? The dude with the skeleton face, like death. I see him now.
Mhm. Mhm. I got a ring. I got a ring that I was gravitated to, and it's a skull. I had a other skull ring. Um, I've always liked skulls, period, though. But still, this ring stuck out more than the other one. But this one got like has fangs on it, and then it has like this split in the middle, but it's not like a split as if it's cracked or broken. Like when I look at it, I literally see like this force field, or like I feel like it's a sphere, or it's like that slit is to show my insides, but like in like atomic though, it's like atomic energy. But yeah, um, I do know it makes sense. Yeah, it's about to get interesting for sure, because there's too many confirmations for me.
It's a lot going on inside of that vessel. Like all the preparations, like your inner universe are like busy bees, you know?
You have like a glass of water or a bowl of water near you.
I have my candle and I have my crystals. I do have water right here, and then I have some spirits right here too.
The water is it bottled water.
Yeah, bottle,
Is it see through? Clear, I meant.
clear. Yeah,
Look into it now and tell us what you see. And don't be excited. Don't be too excited.
yeah. I'm trying to calm down. So transparency. The water I have in here is like maybe 2 inches left, 3 inches left, and I'm looking at it. I got my phone behind it, so I can kind of give it some more light. But I'm just using my candle. Though. It's cool.
What color is the candle?
It is actually pink.
Oh wow. Before you look in the water, speak to the flame and see what it gotta say.
Pretty happy. Man. What would you like to show? I receive it.
Hey, can you hear me?
You said something, T?
Yeah, yeah. Shit,
I
I
heard.
got it. So
Yeah,
I
you said
gotta
you got
get,
to bounce.
yeah, I gotta get up out of here.
All right, peace,
Okay.
peace, 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 peace. Thank you
Appreciate you,
for
dog.
Hey,
coming.
all right, I'm gonna call you soon. All
All right. Peace.
right, peace, everybody.
Peace.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Love,
yeah.
love, love, love,
Later.
love.
Yeah, later.
To be honest, Kenny is kind of saying what I'm getting is the same thing. Dark Magic was saying. Um, with my ego and trusting myself. I gotta stop. I gotta stop questioning myself. I gotta start questioning myself and continue with my power and authority within my knowing for sure.
Dang,
I
so the
gotta let
candle is so bad.
I
Okay.
gotta let that go.
Now look into the water.
Mhm.
What do you see?
This is a mini portable
Or
AC that you
feel?
can carry anywhere, and it provides cool air just like a full-sized AC. It runs
Oh
on
boy.
battery, so you don't have to worry about high.
Mm, I feel flow. I don't feel weight. I don't feel gravity or anything. It's still, but it's clear. It feels present.
Amazing. And you don't this you gonna you don't have to repeat this, but just whoever listening, you're gonna say I release fear, doubt, and self hate. I release fear, doubt, and self hate. You say it 3 or more times, and then you're gonna say you release it to the creator. I usually use the creator. Or you can say I release to God, but I say the creator.
Okay.
Fear,
Thank you.
doubt, self hate.
I release fear, doubt, self-hate.
You done?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see your left hand?
I'm in the dark, but I see the shadow on my left hand.
Okay. You see your right hand?
Mm-hmm.
How many colors is showing through your hands?
You just feel the sensation of colors. You might not actually see
Yeah,
colors
they're
with your
telling.
physical eyes.
Yep.
It's
Thank you for that.
yeah, thank you. It's more orange and yellow.
Tell the third color to show up.
Yellow color shade. Purple.
Okay, that's what I see.
That's what I see too. That's what I see. It's purple.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, purple.
That's
For
lit.
sure. Interesting. Wow. Yeah. It's funny because during this, I'm like, you mentioned it, you like, don't get too excited. Just be and in the water. It's just that flow. And it's so funny because I speak of letting go and allowing. That's just literally been the process, and that's and tapping in. But it's like April even mentioned this to me too. She's like, slow down, slow down, slow down. She's like, however the references into how I am with the body with the woman and just same thing. So I've been really trying to consider it like that too. But when I find myself, it be a lot of energy, y'all. So
Hmm.
like when I say grounding, like when I come outside ground, I come outside in nature. I don't care if it's in the middle of the day. Like I'll bust out and I'll randomly find some woods and I go in the woods and I communicate and I get present with them and try to, but it's a lot of energy. So at times where I feel like, I want to get more connected and it's just not happening, I accept that. 'Cause it seems like that's the best thing to do instead of me being frustrated about it or trying to force it.
No, yeah, yeah, yeah. And when you feel that, because because that's a part of your gift, right? Is this beautiful chaos that's going on in your mind. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because you're a computer system. So like you're literally it's so much information. Like you said, it's so much energy, it's so much data coming to you, but now it's like jumbled. You know what I mean? But it's
Mhm.
blocks of information being sent to you. So when you feel like that, just really sit and just relax and just feel. Like stop thinking and just
Mhm.
feel. And like just go into observer mode. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
just even if you have to physically look down at your body wherever you're sitting at,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Even if you have to have that visual of doing it, come
Mhm.
out of your vessel and just observe it. Like, and you'll start to these blocks of information, it'll still be going at the same speed, but it won't feel like it.
Right. Okay.
And then that's when you'll really start deciphering and feeling the different streams of information that's coming. Like, oh, okay, this is the downloads that I'm getting from the trees. That's what that feels like. Okay, these are the plants. That's what that feels like. These are the crystals. That's what that feels like. These are entities here with me. That's what
Right.
that feels like. You know what I mean? Instead of it all just coming in one time and you can't decipher it and you're like, fuck. Like I know
Yeah.
something major is happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the feeling is a secret. Going back into the feeling is a secret. Tap in with these different frequencies and these feelings so that I can identify exactly where they're coming from.
Yeah, just feel it. And then, even because we're Gemini, so sometimes we got to talk through the process. I'm giving you many different techniques.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
Okay. So you could also talk to yourself out loud. Okay. What does this feel like? And then answer yourself out loud. The first thing that comes to you, you know,
Okay.
even if it doesn't make no damn sense. Like keep practicing this. And I don't feel it not making any sense to you. I just feel like you just thinking too hard.
Hmm.
Like you
Hmm.
gotta be, because when you're thinking, you're not an open channel. Like you're not in a space of allowance for the information to come through.
Right.
You
I
know.
got a question, but if it's like that, so what, you just don't think nothing?
No, if it's hard for you not to think nothing, because you're actually, so with the brain, it can't think two things at once. Like it can't, right? So what we're dealing with now is the mind and training the brain on how to align with the mind. Because the brain, like I said, is physical. The mind is non-physical. It's your spiritual, you know? And so the mind is doing all this and the brain is a receiver. It's
Yeah.
receiving the data. And so it's trying to translate it. And so what we're working on here is an integration between the mind and the spirit. So that the
Yes.
mind does what it does and then the brain is able to translate, is able to receive and translate.
Yeah, the conscious mind, the un and subconscious, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And so that's what I mean by like focusing in on different things, because now you're not having to
What?
think because you're focused in on your feelings and how your vessel feels. It's like all these thoughts are running. How am I feeling? You know? Um, and
That's
that
deep.
helps. And then asking, like I said, talking to yourself out loud. Like, like and this part of your brain feels shoo, 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 like warp speed, and this part feels a little slower. So it's like, what am I feeling that's over here? Like, what is the data that's over here? And then trusting what comes through, you know? So communication and focusing on your feelings, how your body feels, and you'll get into more detail about that, whether things feel surface, like inside of your body but close to your skin, or if they feel inside of your body, like your spine or your esophagus inside, and like the different
Hmm.
layers of feelings in inside of this vessel, and what feels like what. Like you'll start to peep patterns and like all the things. Like even the exercise that he was doing with you with the colors in your hand.
Yeah.
You don't see the colors, you feel them,
You're right.
and oh, that's orange, that's red, that's purple, or that's
Hmm.
yellow, you know?
I understand.
And so this is how it goes. Like I said, this should be so subtle, that it's not easy in
Right.
the beginning, but this gonna become your you're gonna be a weirdo like me. This could become your everyday, like, you know, or yeah. But I'm excited for you because you will That's the thing though too with the men. Like you guys there are more men that get to see it physically, like outside of their mind's eye. Like you actually get to see it. Most men come online with that before a lot of women do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool and spooky, weird, and fucking amazing.
Can I do this one last one before we go? It's really for everybody, but it's mainly for Marquise right now, since he's there. You gotta imagine or visualize the universe, okay? And tell me when you see it or feel it.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna put your hands in the universe's womb and take the gifts out that you eligible to take out. You don't have to tell us what the gifts are, but tell us how many you took out the womb of the universe.
Okay.
Oh, after you take the gifts out, put them in your chest, your heart space, and then it'd be completed at this moment.
We are complete for now.
Complete.
My mind is fucking blown. Thank y'all so much. It's amazing to be able to travel through people's vessels. Like, what the fuck? I'm still tripping out over the demons. But okay, so next time you up here, Marquise, remind me that we need to talk to Mama Magic.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next time you come up here, we're gonna tap in with her. She has been here the whole show. Um, she's been here the whole show, and so I know she has something very important to tell you. And then, so it's very interesting when you were speaking earlier because I kept feeling her energy and how she showed up to me when she first showed up to me, and how she has shown up to other people is this white skin, like. It's almost like a black person putting on makeup. Like it's white, but it's like a person of color underneath there. You know what I mean? This
Mm-hmm.
uh
Like alopecia.
like this chalky looking, I don't know, like it's really like white paint looking, you know?
Okay, right. Mm-hmm.
But that's how she has presented herself to me and other people, and it's like haggard looking,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know. And so as you were speaking earlier, I just kept seeing her. And I was like, I mean,
Mm.
I knew that she was one of your major aspects. I think we've talked about that. But
Mm.
I
I
feel
don't think we talked about
something, huh?
what mother magic being one of my major aspects.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so I feel like I've seen her too one time though. That was when I was meditating. I decided to meditate a little bit longer. And then she started popping up, and then actually it was two times, and then one time when I was going to sleep, I was kind of in between like that rim, but then like before I was going to sleep, I was kind of like being present, meditating, whatever. And then she showed up. It ain't freaked me out, but I was just trying to figure out why, because this was before when you spoke on it. I was trying to figure out why it looked like that or show up like that. And of course, it had a similar resonance to like any figure like that in a horror movie, but it
Hmm.
won't really, you know what I'm saying, was like that. But I won't tripping though. But she was real close though, like almost like dang, back up a little bit. But yeah, popped up. But
No, yeah, and that's she's really like all in your face. What movie
mhm.
was that? Was it The Ring with the girl that, she comes
Yeah,
out like almost like that. But so when I'm channeling her, I see her with the white skin and she has on like those black hat that the church ladies wear with
hmm
the veil over
hmm
it.
hmm
And I also see her like it's so funny to me too because there are a few people that I've given readings to where I've seen them doing like seances type, you know, and I always just see her like Mama Magic, and she always has that same like pasty looking skin, and you know the eyes are rolled all the way back, like,
Mhm.
and yeah, so she's been present like this whole time. So
Well, I want to tell Mother Magic that um I love you and you are beautiful, absolutely magnificent. I love everything about you. So thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for always being around. And I always give you your reference to the best of my abilities, and I'll continue to do so even more and more expansive. But folks won't remember for sure.
she's like such a tough old lady.
Hmm.
It's like so the energy is so robotic with her. Like, um, but yeah, she's making it very clear that she has a message for you. Oh, and for us all. So we'll be doing that the next live, seeing what's up with Mama Magic.
Sure.
And so that'll be Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday.
All right, yeah.
We'll be back on Tuesday and then Wednesday, and then I'm gone for like a week and some change. So we got them back to back to back, and then I'm out for a while. All right, so don't y'all forget about that Cash App. This is my job, man. This is my job. This is my job now. This is my job. All right, and then go check out that Patreon. See all the products and services that we have for y'all. We love y'all so much. Love me more, but I love y'all so much. And peace, love, and bliss, and through your heart, booze, and we'll be back. All right. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being up here with me. Appreciate all of y'all. And Miss Lay Fairy, I will be in the DMs. We gotta talk about some things. We gotta talk about some things.
April,
Okay.
before you go, well, you can turn off whenever, but pay attention to your left hand. Like, look at it. Just feel it, honey.
This is so
But
funny
yeah,
because I was just talking about palm trees and I was just looking at my hands because you know, whichever hand is not your dominant is the one you read for like ancestral, past life, you know, all the things. And it's funny that you say that because I literally was just talking about palm trees and the lines in the hand and how I can't even believe that I mean for like a long time like I would just give people free readings and that's why I don't do shit for free no more because I spent so many years doing shit for free 99, you know, but it still bugs me out that palmistry was my median, you know what I mean, like my way to exercise my gifts, you know. um but anyway, you just took me down home back down memory lane. All right.
wait,
um
wait, wait. Also, put your crowns on. And one of my cells, one of my higher selves, is giving you one of my crowns. I don't want to say I don't need no more, but yeah. Yes, I'm giving you one of my crowns.
Hey, just
And you
give me
have,
the leftovers. I'll take it though.
no, ain't no
I'll take
leftovers. There ain't no
it.
leftovers, honey. I get great shit all in it.
Like, I'll take it. It's okay.
But it's yours
Because
now.
every new level with somebody leftovers, you know what I'm
Don't do that. But you have
saying?
many crowns you got to
And
put
now they the
on.
main course, you know? And
You put your crowns on. You too, Marquise. Put your shits on. I see 7 of them. And fairy godmother, you got so damn many. Some of them might give you a headache though, but you can take it. You can take it, honey.
All right, bet.
what he said, bet. All
Yeah, I bet
right,
$5,
y'all.
$5 bet, $5.
Y'all, I know why too. Then I went to Mike Epps, 45, whatever he be saying. In that movie, the lottery movie, when he's
Mhm. Okay, 7:30.
he's thinking in the yes, yes. And then what did he say? 750. All right, I'm
Hey,
done with y'all. Okay, I gotta go. I really do. I gotta go. I love y'all so much.
Bye.
Peace,
Bye,
love,
bye,
and
bye,
bliss.
bye.
I'll see y'all in a couple of days.